All right. We're here. How's it going, everybody? Hola, ¿cómo está? Welcome. Muy bien, ¿y tú? Awesome. Cool. Yeah, sorry for the delay. Basically, long story short, um, I said it on Discord. If you're not in the Discord, definitely check us out. It's in the socials. This stream should be, ideally. Hopefully that didn't get, hopefully that's not weird right now. But yeah. Let me, bloop, there we go. Oh yeah, hopefully it should be in the stream, the Discord, as well as what other information. But with all of that being said, yeah, there it is. With new technology comes new issues, right? So let me tell y'all what I was doing. OMG, finally you're doing Dreamy Deep. I know. So look, so the thing about it is, right? We got a new laptop, which is awesome, right? That's gonna help with content, get stuff out more quickly. And I was like, awesome, yeah, I can like export a video while I'm streaming. I don't have to wait till the thing's exported. The problem was certain assets, for example, like little Detective Life down there in the corner. Down that. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, wait, hold on. Yeah, in that corner, that way, in the corner. Yeah, so Detective Life down there. Basically, I have to move like some assets onto different hard drives because the hard drives that I was using to get assets for the video that I uploaded, I had to use those same assets, well, at least that same hard drive for assets from the stream, like the clouds above me and the little Detective Life over in the corner. So I couldn't remove my hard drive while the video was exporting. So yeah, I gotta make some copies, move some things around. Long story short, that's why it took so long, but we're here now. So let's do it. You have a big question? Okay. All right. I hope I have a sufficiently big answer. So pop off, fam. One tip, always read between the lines when doing this. Think about what the devs actually wanted to tell you. Okay, got you. Will do. Let's see. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna do dailies and all that stuff first, but yeah, we're doing Dreaming Deep. So get hype, because I am personally, I'm looking forward to it. I know there's some really interesting things. I've heard some people tell me some stuff about Dreaming Deep, and I'm sure that when I get a chance to actually look through it, I'll probably have some different thoughts even from those people. To be able to, you know, one, form my own decision, but two, what's the word? What is that word? It's kind of like improving upon, iterate, to iterate on what is being shown. All right, I think we're good for now then on that. Lovely. All right, and the Twitter stream should be up as well. Great broadcast. Broadcast created. Awesome. Yes. Hello everyone. Hello. All the good people on the medias of social. So, hey, what's up, Just H? Hey, Jolly Sparrow. Nice. Saw your video with Amanda. Very good when you were going hard. Yeah. Do you remember the time like 4 months ago? I asked you about the tablet with the inscription of the Savante Ruins. Remember? Savante Ruins tablet. I can't say 100%. Maybe you were asking where it was. I remember there was a point in one of the streams where maybe I don't know how I got there. Maybe it was because of you, but I ended up going to, it was like the tablet right in the front, right? Because we were looking for a specific piece of information. That might have been it. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Do you update me on the lore? Can I update you on the lore? Wow, that's a big question. Hey, what's up, Jiomi? Wait, has life never done this? I have never done Dreamy Deep, not once. I've been so busy. Are the people in the beyond alive? No. They're not even really people. They're reverberations of people. like fragments of who they were. This is why I said for Phrolova to truly achieve what she's trying to do, I don't even know how it's possible. Because it feels like you'd have to like reverse time. It's like when you make a sound and that sound echoes, right? That's like a reverberation. That's a reverberation. What, by the way, Prodigal, what's the last thing that you remember? But yeah, like they're reverberations. So it's like if I make a sound over in Brazil and then I bring, like I'm Phrolova and I capture the sound, right? How exactly, you know, like how exactly am I supposed to, there's certain sounds that I don't know if she was able to capture everybody's entire essence. And so she's just holding on to what was left, in my opinion. Holding on to what was left, and now she's trying to take what was left and fuse it with the tacit discord to kind of create humanity. Now, we have gotten some more information about Phrolova. I think maybe she's moved beyond the tacit discord thing, but she's looking at like a new direction now, a new level of research. I need to get like updated on it, but yeah, it's crazy. It's like an ever evolving situation right now. Hey, what's up, Poda? Wait, you said call you Ion. What's up, Ion? Internet censoring is going wild. Yeah, I've been hearing about that. I have been hearing about that. Okay, let's say let me do dailies first. I'm gonna look into it more. I know somebody, like I said, somebody messaged me on Discord about this situation. They like sent me like links and stuff. Let me make sure the volume is up a little bit so you all can hear it. All right, cool. UK is already censored. Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that. I know UK has been censored a bit, but like I said, I just don't know enough about the situation to talk about it at the moment. Okay, so, but does that have consciousness, like proper conscience? Yeah, that's the problem, Emperor. That's the problem that Rover was trying to explain to Phrolova. Like, you're taking echoes of who these people used to be and trying to, like, in a lot of ways, this is just a theory of mine, but I don't have enough, information right now to verify it. But like, what if those frequencies are potentially mixed with her own obsession? Because you know how the frequencies were kind of like, you know, we're suffering in here, like let us out, just like, not so much let us out, just like let us go. And then there were other times where they were like, oh yeah, we're down for the cause, we're with you. And so in my mind, I'm just like, maybe, because she even said it out of her own mouth. She was like, I've been getting conflicting information from you all. Do you all want me to continue doing this? And sometimes I wonder, like, is she talking to herself a little bit there? Like, are those echoes, are the frequencies really all them? Mind you, this is just a theory. I don't even know if I could call it a theory. It's a question, because I don't have enough backing to really call it a theory. It's just a question, just a pondering, you know? But, yeah, I wonder, do you think Phrolova is the one who made the girl from Scar's story into the tacit discord? Yes. Yep. I mentioned that in, my 2.5 video for, like a review video. Let me see. What are we doing? This is Phrolova. Okay. I guess I could fight Fenrico. Let me see, which account is this? I'm about to say, I wonder what uses, like information, like what boss material does she use, I wonder. Hey, Kenran, good luck on your stream. I'm gonna like the stream, keep the tab open while sleeping. You are such a great to see for what. Thank you so much, Kenran. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're awake. So you heard me say that. But thank you so much. I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful. Hey, what's up, Napola? You were shocked when you found what out, Fargo?
Ready.
What about Pierre? How he knows what is going on? No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that they're completely, like, they clearly have, like, some level of... They clearly have some level of awareness.
Life or death.
I'm just wondering if it's possible that... their awareness is... Or, you know, like, some of the things that they're saying are all of them or not. Like, in the event that Phrolova potentially kind of mixed in. Does that make sense?
Never entombed.
That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm just curious if Phrolova had any influence on these frequencies, since they're kind of like one with her body and all this stuff. I mean, technically it's the Lost Beyond that's one with her body, but, you know, I'm just curious, that's all.
The body perished.
By using the power of the lament, I make you whole.
Shall endure.
Let's see. So you think it's the discussion about androids being treated like humans? Wait, what? Hey, Brazil, Mitchell, let's go. I don't know why I've been mentioning Brazil a lot lately. So about what the tablet was saying about the suspect found in a down galaxy or something seems to come from civilization. When I asked you about that, you said you thought it was the abomination that day. Oh yeah. Yep. Specifically the frequency. This frequency. I was saying I believe it was the abomination. Because, you know, the mechanical abomination didn't always look that way. At first, it was like a frequency or something like that they found. And then over some time, it started collecting and doing all this other stuff. And then that's when it became what it became. Did you all know the mechanical abomination has legs? That creeped me out. I was fighting it one day and saw it. I think I was looking through footage maybe. I don't know if I think that's what happened. I was looking through footage from one of my videos, and I saw the Shang Liao fight against the mechanical abomination. I looked in the back of that thing. I was like, yo, this thing has legs. Unless it was one day on stream and somebody can correct me on that. Regardless, there's tiny little legs. Yes, and please like the stream. That helps a lot. It's hard out here in these YouTube streets. So liking the stream actually makes a really big difference. So thank you very much. Oh, I thought I dodged it. And by the way, if there's something that I missed, like a comment, just at me specifically, and a lot higher chance of me seeing it.
Even with the body perished.
Oh, that's sick in slow motion.
Hope and salvation shall endure.
I started WUWA again, a second account, and I've noticed something. So Joy, oh, he's dead. Oh, okay. Well, all right, go claim the rewards. Let me see. Why can't she claim the rewards? Man, I feel like I got scammed. She can't claim the rewards. Come on, Hecate. So yeah, I started a new account. Noticed something. So Joy said the Rover is their former master, their arbiter, and also his the first resonator, and the creator of Jinzhou. And I have a theory. He's a god that made Soul 3, and the goddess from the start is maybe his master. IDK is just a theory. Got you.
Well, the approaching sounds
yeah, like it's your guess is as good as mine.
Symphony of life.
Your guess is as good as mine.
This changes
I don't think he's.
I'll keep you company.
I don't think he's the creator of Soul 3. That's what I'll say. I don't think he's the creator of Soul 3. And I'm gonna, like that. I'm actually gonna be getting into like, you could call it the creation theory. Oh, that sounds like a good YouTube title, doesn't it?
Surge of deep tides.
That sounds like a good YouTube title. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? I'm not saying nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing anymore.
Repose.
But yeah, I'm working on a video, and it is gonna it's gonna cover that topic actually. So I'll leave it at that.
Shall endure.
Your voice is very quiet compared to the combat effects and music. Thank you. Bloop. All right, there we go. Hello, hello, hello. Is that better? Is that better? Check 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Check 1, a check 2, a check 3. A check 4, a check 5, a check 6. All right. Your theory now is so much more juicy. Let's see what you play. Yeah, fair enough. I loved it like a big fan. I had the chills when I heard you and Amanda's voice. Did you know more about it? I am writing about this since December. Oh, do I know more about it? I mean, the Mechanical Abomination specifically, no. But I do, like I said, I think I would just say wait for the video at this point. I would say wait for the video, because, hey, the song! The creation video? Yeah, I know, I was like, yo, that actually sounds kind of hype. That title? My portion eyes. This song is so fun. All right, y'all. We're gonna get Fenrico that golden Porsche in the sky right now. Boom.
With the body perished.
Even with the body perish, hope and salvation shall endure.
Shall endure.
My boys headed to that golden Porsche in the sky. While talking so we can evaluate. Yeah. In the exploration quest in Septimont, they talk about the eye. Could that be the Tassin mark like thing in the sky? So that is, yeah, I forgot the name. The eye of like something. Starts with an A. So I think that what they're referring to is more so just this tower is considered the eye. The tower itself is the eye. So there it is. So basically, oh yeah, we're close. We're close.
I'll keep you company.
So basically, during 1.3, the 1.3 mission in the Black Shores, there, when you're doing that quest, you know, you're fixing up all the red beacons, so forth and so on.
Riptides claim.
Even with the body perished, hope and salvation shall endure.
Yeah, so like I said, during the 1.3 quest, this is the question I'm answering is when in the Septimont side quest in Mournfell Canyon, they discuss, let's see, oh, I don't even have any more. I mean, I guess I can do this. Bam. They discuss this thing called the Eye of something. I forget the exact word for it. It might be in some writings, I don't know. But the point being, you know what? Yeah, let's do it here. Let's go here. The point being is that that thing that they're referring to, you know what? I guess we'll make it a field trip. All right, we're gonna have a field trip. So let's go to Septimont first. Get distracted by Porsches, exactly. So, yeet. So this building right here is an observatory. So this is like what the sky used to look like. So like, hold up. Does this mean like during the dark tide, the sky looked like this? Why is the sky on fire? I thought like rain was coming from it, you know? Like, it's kind of creepy. But yeah, this building is called the Eye of something. I forget the exact name of it. I'll probably have to go back and find it, unless one of you all know. Good afternoon to the break. So yeah, so it's called the Eye of something. And the Eye of Agamotto. Fiery rain, oh my gosh, please no. And so this place is essentially a observatory for the Black Shores. To like monitor like the lament, similar to the beacon system, right?
Do keep up. Cadence.
Oh shoot, she got me. Hey, I'll take it. But yeah, that's what it is. That's what this thing is. It's an observatory to monitor the lament. Now, what does that have to do with anything? Or like, where does that correlate is the better word. Let's go. This was worth it. Didn't even know that was there. So how does that correlate, right? Well, if you all remember in 1.3 in the Black Shores, we had another one. Let me see. I'm just checking to see if it's in here. We had mention of another tower. Yeah, okay, I'll come back here then. We had mention of another tower, and it's one of these things right here, right? And it was also called, you know, fixing the eye of something. They both of them had an interesting name. Like, you see that's like the thing that's red now again, and we still haven't, you know, figured out why this thing is red. But yeah, apparently it's the tallest one. I can't really recall which one of these is the tallest. It might be this one actually, but it was the tallest one. And the tallest one was called the Eye of whatever it was called. Eye of Asteria, thank you. But I think this one right here is the Eye of Asteria. The other one had a different name. This one is called the Eye of Asteria. The other one in Septimont is called the Eye of something else. But yeah, so basically that's what the whole eye, the eye logic is about. The tacit mark in the sky, I actually thought at one point that that's what that was. I was like, oh shoot, was there something in the sky that we just can't see now? But no, it was referring to the actual beacon, or like these things, the towers. Let's see. So I had this in mind for a while now. Are the Thermodians a reference to the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse? Sorry if this is already addressed. I'm here. No, you're totally fine. I mean, I don't really think so. Well, I mean, there's not 4 Thermodians. There's more. I mean, there could possibly be loose references in a way. I mean, I guess you could say, like, if you consider a Thermodian a herald of the lament, you could possibly say that, but yeah. Not the one that's up to mind, not sure, yeah. You were able to beat the TD? Which one? Which one, Ion? About the abomination having legs, you can find another tablet in the building about some scientist that has his days counted. He explains how he felt daily. You see it there? Yeah, I know about that one. I know about that one. Let me see. So, what do you think if Phrolova manages to revive them? But they also know what Phrolova sacrificed for the sake of reviving them, like Jinjo experienced things she did. Yeah, exactly. That's the real question, right? She hasn't told. I highly doubt she's told any of those people the things that she's done to bring them back. That's a really good question. Legitimately, like, one of the, like, she really has idle animation power creep. But anyway, let me see, let me make sure. All right, we're good. Let's start dreaming deep. Let's start dreaming deep. And I guess I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna get like Augusta or like which account to get each one on. But she's Electro, so I guess that means, oh no, this is bad. This is bad. This is actually bad. Okay. The reason why is because I'm gonna put Augusta on the account that I don't have Sheng Liao on. Unless she works, well, yeah, basically. I'm just gonna put her on the account that I don't have Sheng Liao. Okay, first of all, I have Sheng Liao on both of my accounts, and his weapon, but I don't have him built on one. And so I'm gonna put her on the account he's not built on. However, the problem with that is, what if works really well with somebody who's on the other account? You see where the problem comes in? Well, I guess we're gonna have to figure it out. Cause like, I mean, I guess if they don't work on the same team, I get it. I hope they work on the same team. That's all I have to say. I really hope they work on the same team. Save for her? I'm getting every character in the game. So it's not like I'm gonna skip anybody, but the question is, which account do I put who on? All right, let's get started. The Dreaming Deep event. Also, like I said, if you have if I missed something, you just at me. Oh my gosh, that water was something else. Gorilla in Black Shores? I don't think there's gorillas in Black Shores, were there? Unless that was an event. Maybe that was like an event. So Dreaming Deep event offers limited time rewards. Okay. Beneath the iceberg of thought's deepest layers, all dreams are interconnected. Those neglected in the deep sea accumulate over time, merging and entangling in the abyss. Excuse me. Now, the door to the Somnoir depths has been opened, and the quiet place absent of wind or light. A mysterious person sends you an invitation to a film festival. All right. So I guess this kind of further solidifies the theory that the Lost Beyond and the Somnoir, like, they look similar. And she went from one place to the other. Stumbled, she says, they say. So yeah, the Lost Beyond is probably in the dream realm. All right. We kind of variety of events during the festival. Use film rolls to explore stories and reach different endings. Somnoir is pulsing with mysterious power. Upon entering, all resonators are stripped of the echoes, but in their place, all resonators are stripped of their echoes, but in their place are elusive echoes, metaphors, and other unique buffs waiting to be discovered. Explore different team builds and combinations for diverse combat experiences. The event features a new bond system. Bonds can now be formed between resonators, granting various combat buffs and powerful synergy bursts. As this level increases, rover attributes are locked the moment you enter the festival. All right. Track. Okay. This will be interesting. Crazy lore in the last film. If you are canon to lore. Yeah, I've been hearing this. I've been hearing it gets crazy. So we're gonna lock in and discuss as we go. You know what? Hold on. I gotta do this. All right, I have to do this.
Who will sink into the depths with and try not to blink? Oh, this will be fun.
Yeah, we'll do this.
No mercy.
Beautiful.
Harmonize. Oblivion.
It's nice for my dungeon to actually do damage, because I promise y'all, there was a moment where she was just immune to doing damage. All right. Now, the reason why I said I have to do this is because of this. All right. Now. Hey, yo. How you doing, Caribbean Pirate? To be honest, I expected that Augusta will be Fusion or Havoc, but if you think about it, it makes sense. She's being the queen of the sun. I think the sun isn't a ball of fire, but a ball of plasma and nuclear IDK, what I forgot, which means electricity, so it makes sense. Yeah, no. I think Augusta, she is like one of the perfect examples of, like, you know, people understanding that we don't have elements in Wuthering Waves, because everybody's like, how come Hydro? Like, why isn't Hydro? Why isn't Contarella Hydro, right? The reason why is because we don't have, elements. We have attributes. And I explained that yesterday in the, with the conversation with Amanda Rishel, Cartethiya's voice actor. Hey, you guys are just chilling here, I see, on the pier. Oh, nice. You can, like, see the Bore Waters, too. All right, well, let's do it. Ivory Gatekeeper, what say you? They see Phrolova, they get shocked, like, oh shoot, I saw that lady. New glider skin? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I just caught that. That's funny. People think Leviathan is a threat. Wait till they find out. Oh, yeah. Powercraft. Easy as a bit. Thanks. Let me see. A full year plus into the game, and I don't know elements are called. I did not know elements are called attributes. Really, Comac? You didn't? That's crazy. Another point is that the sun is related to Augusta's title that she got after a long time after she got her resonance powers. Oh, you're talking about like F4? There you are, right on time. What happened? Don't worry, there's no immediate crisis that requires your attention, at least not yet. This time, it's an invitation we never saw coming. The Ivory Gatekeeper hands you a finely crafted invitation. As you scan the unfamiliar handwriting, the words Solaris Film Festival stand out. What is this? Did you two organize this? No, it wasn't us. It's nice to see them kind of getting along a little bit though, right? That's cool. No, it wasn't us. This is the first for us as well. This is a first for us as well. The invitation undeniably carries the deep dream frequencies of the Somme Noir, but that's a dreamscape object. That's a dreamscape. Objects from a dream aren't supposed to manifest in reality. Okay. We have two theories. One, that Somme Noir has developed a consciousness of its own. Two, someone with the Somme Noir, within the Somme Noir, possesses an ability powerful enough to shatter the boundary between dreams and reality. Someone we never knew existed. Okay, if you think about this, if it's true that Phrolova's Lost Beyond is in the Somme Noir, then we could be helping her without even realizing it. Because by doing this, doing this quest, we essentially would learn, we might learn like, oh, it seems like somebody's strong enough to break the boundary between dream and reality. So theoretically, she could take the Lost Beyond and put it in real life when we figure out how this works. Hey, what's up, Demir? That's actually, I'm just saying. And now they've sent an invitation. Maybe a path to the deeper layers of the Somme Noir has finally opened. That sounds like trouble, or maybe it's just a new film festival. It does. While we can't determine the host's true intentions yet, one thing is certain: neither of us gatekeepers can access the deeper layers. Only you can. In other words, this invitation was meant for you alone. Looks like I don't have much of a choice. Our best hope is that the invitation comes with goodwill, and you are just attending a film festival within a dream. But no matter what happens, keep your guard up. We'll support you however we can. If it turns out to be safe, enjoy the festival. We'll be waiting for your return. Yeah, already, this is the implications of this are kind of crazy. We are the chosen one, exactly. Would be nice if we find a little island for her and her people. Yeah. Darkness gradually. By the way, let me just say this real quick. This is a no spoiler community. We do not do spoilers, okay? The most that we do is we, like, if we know a character exists, for example, right? Like Augusta. Like, if I were like, man, it'd be crazy. Like, the most that I allow is like, okay, you know a character exists, and if you have an idea of who that character works well with, then you can express your idea. All right? But we do not talk about characters that we do not know about. And we also don't talk about characters that we don't know are being released. For example, oh, did you know that Geshu Lin is gonna get announced? The leaks just said that Geshu Lin's getting announced next patch. Like, we don't do that. Because yeah, even though we do know that's a character, we don't know like, oh, he's gonna show up in the story. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, so yeah. If there's a character that has officially been announced that we know about, you know what I'm saying? Like, then we can talk about that, and you can share your ideas for who that character might work with. But no story leaks, no, yeah. All right, I made that clear. Put the Lost Beyond in the dream world and dream the lost frequencies, then put the lost back into reality. Cool, Mark, you're like number one. You're like the number one Phrolova stand in the chat. Did you know Goat Shu Lin is going to be the first 6-star limited? Darkness gradually dissolves as faint light. Wait, let me see something. Okay. Darkness gradually dissolves as faint light shines over the crimson carpet. You find yourself standing in a corridor lined with an array of posters. This must be where the Somme Noir Film Festival is being held. Where are you? Oh, Abby, hey! From what I can tell, we're at the film festival inside the Somme Noir, but why are you up, Abby? Beats me, I was supposed to be asleep. Or wait, am I still dreaming right now? Dreaming? Maybe. As you and Abby survey the area, you spot a girl with a bucket of popcorn resting on a nearby bench. Say hello to her. Hello? Girl in a beret. D. Shout out to the One Piece lore. Hi, you. Hello. Mind if we ask you something? The girl is sound asleep. You get no response from her. No matter how much you try to greet her, seems like you'll just have to come back some other time. The cinema sprawls out like a labyrinth, its identical layout and decor blurring any sense of direction. The corridors wind and stretch like a spider's web. After what feels like an eternity, you begin to piece it together. Oops, sorry. The maze encircles a central hall with 5 numbered theaters, all still closed off. The central hall is a sharp contrast to the dim maze of corridors. It's bright, alive with a riot of posters, the scent of popcorn, and the rows of souvenir stands. There, you spot a middle-aged man, his gaze fixed on the posters, studying their placement carefully. Polished gentleman. You two. I see now. Welcome to the Somme Noir Film Festival. I'm the host, and the producer behind the films you'll be seeing. How may I address you, sir? I'm Yor, and this is Abby. Pleasure to meet you. The final touches on the festival are almost done. Please, make yourselves comfortable while we prepare. I'm confident our films will bring you an experience to remember. There's still time before the event starts. Feel free to tour at your leisure. If you need anything, I'll be right here. Can you tell me more about this Solaris Film Festival? Gladly! With the recent rise in activity in the Somme Noir, we've seen an influx of visitors from other layers. I'm honored to introduce you to the Solaris Film Festival, an event dedicated to showcasing films born from the dreams and frequencies of the Somme Noir itself. Our crew's mission is to ensure each film is made with unique identities, tailored to each viewer an unforgettable experience. There's still time before the event starts. Feel free to take a tour at your leisure. If you need anything, I'll be right here. Can you introduce your crew to me? That's crazy. Certainly. We are a crew of 7, each bearing different responsibilities. Preparations are nearly finished, and you'll likely meet a colleague in the theater shortly. There's still time before the event starts. Feel free to tour at your leisure. If you need anything, I'll be right here. What films will be shown? We've categorized the films into 5 themes, each showcased in one of the 5 theaters. Once the festival begins, simply head to the theater of your choice to experience the film. There's still time before the event starts. Feel free to tour at your leisure. If you need anything, I'll be right here. Okay, so my first question is, so he said there's 5 films, but okay, there's new films too, right? They introduce new films later on, right? Are you still training your voice acting? For sure. Respect the Shingley Outpost. New players don't know how broken he is. Legitimately. He's such a good character, man. I hope there's like a quick swap team with him and Augusta. Because like he's way too good. He's way too good. We started with 3. Okay, so the number of films doesn't tell us anything. That's not a stagnant number. What could tell us something? Life, I really enjoyed watching you and your lore streams, and thank you so much for staying out of all the drama. Just want to say it. Really glad you're here. Thank you so much, Demir. I am very grateful, and that is a very kind comment, and I appreciate it. So thank you. It's just not the type of person I am anyway. I just couldn't. 5 till, as far as I remember, 3 from the anniversary of Patch TA. So basically, there's not much you can gather from that, but the fact that there are 7 crew members, I wonder if that is going to mean anything in the future. Like, do the 7, because like otherwise, why are we asking that question? You know? Like what do we gain from the answer to the question, how many of you are there? So yeah, the only thing that I can think of is like maybe the fact that there's 7 crew members. Maybe the crew members represent something. Are like, you know, like, oh, like 7 nations or something. I mean, it could be small talk. It could, but I mean, you know, you gotta hold on to stuff as long as you can. I'll not spoil it, but you are onto something. Sheesh, let's go. Okay, all right. Thanks. I'll have a look around. If you think about it, reality and dream are the same. The only difference is that reality is real and dreams are not. What if Phrolova's plans to bring the lost beyond back to maybe illusions? Or as she said, TD humans are very similar. Maybe she can transform the TDs and humans to bring everything back to how it was. Well, yeah, so Ian, I was saying earlier, I was like, since the lost beyond seems to be in the Somme Noir, in a sense. So if we figure out what's going on here, it could be possible that we could bring the people back. That's my theory. If we can figure out what's going on here, we could bring the people back. Like, potentially, right? Potentially. But yeah, you're welcome. Enjoy your time here. This place is amazing. I'm not gonna do Abby. This place is amazing. What's our next stop, Yor? Let's return to the central hall and speak with the producer again. Let's keep exploring the corridor. Let's head back to where we started. Okay, corridor. A strange unease settles over you, and after turning a corner, you find yourself back where you started. Sure enough, you spot a boy wearing a stiff expression, glancing in the direction you just left. Hello there, how are you? Quiet child, film editor. Okay. Nice to meet you. I'm Yor, and you are? I'm film editor. He relaxes once he sees you're not a threat. I hope you'll enjoy our work. With that, the self-identified editor bolts away, not sparing a second glance. The place is amazing. What's our next stop? Keep exploring. Strange unease. Sure enough, you spot a boy. Okay, so now we just keep going then, I guess? Well, I guess I should click on the other one just to be thorough. Let's return back. You decide to head back to the central hall. Your mind's still full of questions from the producer. There's still time before the event. Okay. Thanks. I'll have a look around. Okay. Let's head back to where we started. Okay, cool. A few twists and turns later, you find yourself back to where you started, entering the cinema. The bench where the beret girl sat is now empty. You notice there's a handwritten note on it instead. Go to Theater 1. The first film is about to start. Following the note's instructions, you make your way to Theater 1. The closed door is now open. Under the soft glow of the screen, the rows of empty seats become clear. Wow, this is what it looks like inside the theater. Finally, the show's about to start. I sure hope it's worth the wait. Quick, let's grab a seat, Yor. I wonder what kind of film it's gonna be. What kind of film do you want it to be, Abby? One where I'm the star, of course, tag teaming with you side by side. We take out villains and share a gigantic feast for our victory. Sounds like a Jinjo hero play. You and Abby settle in a comfortable spot, and before you know it, the first film starts. All right, cool. 7 Deadly Sins, question mark? I mean, they're supposed to be movies, so they're all made up, aren't they? Just some are closer to reality. Press watch films to see which theaters can currently be changed, all right? The music. Something told me I was gonna like the music, because I was thinking to myself, I was like, one of the songs that I really enjoy in this game is the music that plays. I'll show you. Is it possible to show you? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. This music right here. This song right here. I can get lost in the song. Yeah, I can get lost in the song. So I was looking forward to whatever music they would show us. Gosh, I love this song. Like, this song could get like my eyes to water, man. It's so good. Woo. So anyway, complete limited time challenges to obtain rewards. Got it? Hey, look at y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely take a listen to these later. All right, so synopsis: a young girl dreaming of heroism unexpectedly gains the power to transform. Will her childhood wish finally come true? Soul 3 Picture Studios, duration 30 minutes, endings unlocked, 0 out of 1. Okay. Challenge? Well, that's cool. After choosing a film, you may explore its world freely. The area up ahead contains a main story event where a key part of the story unfolds. Press the area to proceed. Proceed to the event. All right. Through the darkness, your vision slowly begins to clear. Into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. Calm female voice, news broadcast. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for watching Megapolis today. We begin today's morning news with a report on an attack by an unidentified life form that has occurred at the Memorial Park around 9:30 p.m. yesterday. Local authorities have confirmed that all victims have been safely transported to the Central Hospital for treatment, and surprisingly, 0 deaths resulted from the incident. Witnesses claim seeing a second unidentified life form using flames to eliminate the creatures involved in the attack. Now, let's turn our attention to the live report from our correspondent on the scene. On glowing screen, a woman sits in the spacious office, speaking directly to the camera. Man with newbies. Thank you. Behind me is the scene where the attack took place last night. Even at this distance, the destruction caused by these unidentified life forms is extensive. As you can see, the damaged concrete structures and the scene cuts to an outdoor area filled with foliage, as the man referred to as the news correspondent continues his report. You quickly realize this is a live broadcast using a communication device similar to a terminal. Mom, I'm on TV! An excited citizen suddenly bursts into the frame. As you can see, the damaged concrete structures and exposed steel reinforcements are riddled with holes. It appears that one of the unidentified life forms may have used a firearm, and scorch marks is visible on the wreckage. And scorch marks are visible on the wreckage. What a load. What a load of it. What a load of it. I don't know, but I don't know, okay? I'm trying. A citizen with a thick accent suddenly pops from below the screen. Yeah, what do you mean unidentified life form using flames? It was Flame Ranger from Sentinel's sake, the guardian of the city. Flame Ranger! Flame Ranger! Flame Ranger! The screen flickers, accompanied by a burst of static before cutting back to the news studio. It seems we've run into some issues with the feed from our correspondent. Next up on Megalopolis today, a meet and greet signing event scheduled this morning for the comic book artist Don Ching. Don Ching? What is that supposed to... Was canceled after the organizers failed to contact the artist. The venue is now packed with fans who have been waiting in silence in line since the night before. Heat Seeker, Flame Ranger. I can't believe it. You saw what happened last night? You saw what happened last night, right, Abby? What? Okay. You were there, up close. You saw how I was kicking butt and taking names. In what world did I come remotely close to being like one of those monsters? How long was I asleep? You say something, Chisha? Chisha? Who's Chisha? My full name is Flame Ranger. Ow. Still sore there. You remember the hint from that piece of paper? It appears that you're already inside a movie. Either way, no one got hurt in the end, which is great. Thanks for you having my back yesterday, partner. Yesterday? Start battle. Oh, a fight scene, something dark side. Enter the battle in the film. Okay, start challenge.
Leave it to me.
All right.
Wind rises.
Perhaps I should have chosen, okay. What do we call it? Havoc Rover. Yo, do I have like infinite stamina? What the heck? No, that's crazy. It's not infinite. That's a lot of stamina.
The wicked will face judgment.
Yeah, I see. Pretty easy. All right, you recall yesterday's attack, one which you successfully stopped from turning into a terrible disaster. Heat Seeker Flame Ranger. That's the third attack. That's the third attack this month. What are those things anyway? Any ideas, Yor? They must be tacit discords. Tacit discords? Never heard of them. Well, whatever those things are, if they dare show their ugly faces again, I'll send them right back to wherever they came from. Like Patrick. Wee woo. Your conversation is interrupted by the wail of ambulance screeching past you. Hey, quit looking at me like that. I get it, all right, but I'm fine. I became Flame Ranger to protect the smiles, not like anyone shed tears on my watch. To protect smiles, not let anyone shed tears on my watch. You think I'm gonna let that happen? Still, you should probably get that wound from yesterday checked at the hospital. Oh, it's almost as good as new. Just a little scratch. Patch it up myself. Wait, you're not scared of going to the doctor, are you? Please, Flame Ranger would never. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. In the brief silence, the ambulance shrills wails gradually fade into the distance. All right, if you're so worried, let's head to the hospital right now. Might as well check on these poor folks from yesterday while we're at it. Open recruitment shop? Okay. Well, that's cool. Most scary wee woo ever. Recruit resonators to join your team. Alright, recruited resonator can accompany you into the film world. Recruit. Daka gains a special enhancement. Special resonator enhancement to give the resonator a special ability not available outside of this event. Alright. Resonator details. Clean. Boom gains a special enhancement. Oh, what is Daka? Forte circuit. Okay. I think I recall Boom Boom. Boom Boom is like your final hit, isn't it? 10 extra thermobaric bullets will be available when triggering Boom Boom. Dodge counter can trigger Boom Boom. Boom Boom damage is increased by... Alright, cool. Sounds like fun. We'll go with that. Alright, Solar's best duo. Cool. Complete events to level up your resonator in the team. Sounds like a plan. Okay, so is this basically like... For my HSR fans, is this game mode essentially along the lines of the simulated universe or something? Is this basically our simulated universe? What were you saying, Atlantis? But I say, I'm definitely not ignoring anybody intentionally. I'm about to say, I don't see your comment, actually. Oh, so yes. Oh, okay. That actually makes a lot of sense now. That makes a lot of sense now. View bonds, details, and who's in it here. Total rising. Sheesh. The reason why I hadn't done this beforehand was just because Rebel of the Mercury Palace? What? Okay, yeah, this is probably really important, huh? Like, I'm actually locked in now. These names are interesting. Okay. Yep. No wonder this is important. All right, let's see. Move. View, all right. And so right now I'm just trying to figure out my life, I guess. New event. Concerto companions are summoned by using intro skills and will cast ultimates upon entering. Got it. Change the main resident and make Shisha the protagonist. Boom. Oh, that's interesting. The protagonist, you know. There we go. Confirm 2. There we go. Start channel. All right. Ridiculous. Yeah, I mean, the fact that it's like essentially like simulated universe, then like I said, it makes a lot of sense. I will say, you know, it's nice to use characters I haven't used in a while.
That sucks to be you. Boom! Headshot! It's morphin' time.
Not sure why she has that echo of all echoes, but you know, we're here. Need a data miner to give me a word count on the event. That's crazy. They nerfed this mode. Don't worry, I'm effective as neither temp with the question. All good though, don't worry. Wait, where's the question? Like, I don't even see the question. I scrolled up and I don't see the question. I mean about the tablet and Savante. About the abomination's legs. Gabretta is the character with the pistol. I can't spoil if it's true. Okay. Yeah, I don't even see the question. I see you talk to Prodigal. Yeah, what's the question? I'm looking now, though. If you can type it now, I'm looking. Item obtained during the... Yeah, I don't even see the question. Opening a recruit shop featuring... Open a recruitment shop featuring Shisha. Recruit Ticket Flame Ranger. Wait, I already have her though. Item obtained during the exploration in the depths of elusive realm, an indispensable currency for your exploration. So wait, that means that this is the new elusive realm then. It says item obtainable in, wait, so this is the new elusive realm essentially. You get enhancements? Oh, okay. That's, yeah, so this is it. This is the new elusive realm. Makes sense. Yeah, I've seen people complaining now that we have the option to skip the fight. It's boring. I just don't skip them at this point. You can skip the fights. Recruit the same resonator again increases their star rating. Oh, okay. Increasing a resonator. Got it. You can increase Chisha's star rating by recruiting her again. Recruit. After casting ultimate into the limited firepower state. Okay. Lasts for 15 seconds after casting ultimate. The away barrel is immediately filled and will not be consumed. Daka damage is increased. Oh, that sounds like fun, actually. Confirm. All right. Model system repeat. Cool. All right. We'll leave it at that then, I guess. Move. Why doesn't it appear? I made a capture to prove it. I sent it. Was I blocked or something? I sent it in your Discord with the proof. Well, if you're, so there is a thing. I don't know if it was removed because maybe it was you sent it too quickly after itself or something. Like, I think there's a rule where like you can't send 2 messages back to back to back. So that could have been it, because yeah, it didn't show up. But yeah, if you just wait a second and then send it normally, then I can answer. But yeah. All right. Cool. Okay. Let's continue then. Question mark. That's interesting. You are at the Central Hospital. At first glance, it's difficult to believe that such a spectacular building serves as a medical facility. They say that before the chaos of the unidentified life forms, this place gives the entire city its great sense of security. As you move through the bustling hallways of the inpatient center, a familiar figure catches your eye outside of the inpatient room. He stands absorbed in the files in his hand. Teal-haired man attending physician. Oh, so this is like Gian, right? It's not just human tissue that's being affected by those unidentified life forms. Conservative treatments won't address the root of the problem. All right, cool. No, that's out of the question. The new medication hasn't even had its first clinical trial. You seem really torn up. The general I would never. Oh, the general I know would never. Abby. The general you know. Forgive me, I got caught in my thoughts. I'm the attending physician in this department. Do you know the patient in this room? No, we don't. You mentioned the unidentified life forms. Does this mean? Yes, we met. I see all the victims from those recent incidents have all been transferred to this department. I'm ashamed to admit that while I treat their physical injuries, I've yet to find a cure to the mutations caused by these unique energies. If this situation persists, the number of people affected by those life forms will only keep growing. Medicine is the art of compassion, but to truly resolve this crisis, we have to eliminate the source of the disaster. You were saying, Abby? Oh, okay, I get it now. We're looking for allies to fight those monsters together. So that's why you're here. Now that I think about it, the unique energy I sensed earlier must have come from you two. Jian joined your team. Air damage dealt is increased after casting skill, and the next attack is replaced. Got you. Confirm. Alright. So, the question was, I believe the scientists transformed into the abomination, but how? What they were searching isn't what the scientists turned into. That's interesting, actually. The scientists turned into it. I mean, I guess the idea here could be like, not so much that they turned into it, but, or like, maybe it ate them, you could say. Like, it devoured them. It's hard to say. I'd have to go back and do that quest again, or look through the footage again, because I don't know if they were even there to see it turn into that, if I recall. I could be wrong. Yeah, they were trying to make a replica of the gods. I remember that. But eventually they all disappeared into that portal. And I don't know what the timeline is like. How you felt daily? All right, I'll go back and check it then. I'll go back and check it. Hey, reading simulator, you're funny. If you have the character, they use the same echo that you have equipped outside this mode. Oh shoot, Morther, that's okay. You know what? That's my fault. I don't have Chisha built, so I should probably attach, like, give her something. Hey, what's up, Chaos? No, you're not troubling at all. That's actually an interesting thought. I'm curious now. All right, Scar stuff on the book. Like that's genuinely a solid piece of information. This year they voted my city the best place to live in Soul 3. Yeah, we're gonna read through these as quickly as we can. They voted my city the best place to live in Soul 3. Main reason, lowest rate of violence, the community satisfaction score higher than anywhere else. Can't deny it, it's all true. This city's always got a new promise for you. You arrive at what appears to be a train station inside the steel behemoth. The air is thick with clamor of people coming and going, and the constant murmur of the PA system blaring the same message on a loop. Truth be told, you've never seen this many bodies packed together, not even during the carnival in Laguna. I need to stand up. Cyberpunk reference? Wait, what's the cyberpunk reference? Oh, that sounds cool, Horizon. I'll check it out. I'm not gonna check it out this instant, because like I said, I want to get through this because there's a lot to get through, but I will definitely check it out. The first paragraph, this year they voted my city the best place to live in Soul 3. Main reason, can't deny it's all true, the city's always got a new promise for you. Oh, that's a cyberpunk reference. Interesting. Okay. Let me make sure. Okay, gotcha. You've never seen this many bodies packed together, not even during the carnival in Laguna. Suddenly, a girl with a familiar blue hat stops you in your tracks. Because the thing is, it does kind of seem a little bit familiar. But it's been a little bit since I've played Cyberpunk. Hello, I'm the public security officer on duty. May I see your identifications, please? You're the girl from the accident scene earlier. So that means that this could possibly be... Wait. Familiar blue hat is likely Yang Yang. Does that mean that we're gonna see Yang Yang in New Federation? That would actually be dope. They voted my city in 2077. They voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issue: sky high violence. Oh, I remember now. I'm gonna say, but it wasn't about peace. It was the opposite. I remember, Marcin. I remember. Okay, full transparency moment. I booted up Cyberpunk last night. Like full transparency. Because as you all know, we got a new laptop. Shout out, yay! And you know this thing's about to be put to good use. And so last night I wanted to test out the graphics on it because running Cyberpunk on my current setup is, you know, it's okay. It does what it does, but I just wanted to see how much better this thing was. And so I booted it up to try it, and I was like, oh wow, it pretty decent. Cyberpunk, oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm about to say, it's been a long time since I actually played the game, but yeah, tested it out. To see what I tested out Expedition 33, Cyberpunk, and Metaphor Refantasio. And Metaphor was running like a dream. Path tracing is insane. For real, as soon as it's gonna be Tom and Jerry, what? Assassin's Creed, JoJo, Attack on Titan, you have more throughout the game. If you want, I can send all of that, I know, to your Discord. Yeah, I'm actually aware of all of those. Yeah, I'm aware of all those. I'm pretty sure there's other references, but yeah, that would be cool. People in general, in the WUWA general chat, that'd be a cool little thing just to show people. So okay, yeah, but if we see Yang Yang in New Fed, that'd be sick. You're the girl from the accident scene earlier. Huh? Isn't this Yang Yang? What's up with the public security officer thing? It's probably something similar to a patroller. You whisper, keeping your voice low. Abby responds with a puzzled nod. Yours is just like, look, man, we're in a dream. You don't want to break the dream or something. Oh, hey, if it isn't my favorite officer, here's my ID. In light of the recent incidents, we're conducting security checks at all points of entry for the safety of the public. After verifying your IDs, the officer gestures for you to proceed. Your IDs are in order. Thank you for your cooperation. Incidents, you mean those freaky monsters causing all the chaos, right? Yes, we still haven't figured out the pattern of the logic behind their movements. All we know is that they attack anything on sight. The officer frowns as if they're recalling the incidents from the past days. Aww. We have to treat this with the utmost caution. Places like the train station, the business district, the central hospital are packed with people. If something happens, we public security officers are the first line of defense. Being an officer sure is tough. Wouldn't it be great if Flame Ranger could swoop in every time and save the day? The Flame Ranger, the one from yesterday's incident? It's clear that the name has caught the officer's attention. What do you make of the Flame Ranger, officer? Flame Ranger. She's shown up during multiple crises. From her actions, it seems she's either a masked hero or a vigilante. You mean the legendary ally of Justice? Justice? Her abilities are disturbingly similar to those of the unidentifiable life forms. For the sake of the public safety, I'm afraid I can't condone someone like that living in the city. Sheesh! If we just accept what she's doing, what happens if one day she loses control and turns into one of those mindless creatures? Phew, she's got her hands full, huh? See, I told you being an officer is tough. A sudden burst of noise erupts from the nearby crowd. You turn to glimpse a massive creature emerging from the shadows between buildings. A shadow in the shape of a bird cuts across your vision. The officer with the blue hat, weapon drawn, she leaps forward, rushing straight toward the fleeing crowd. Hey, wait up, officer. Oh, I just realized the camera. There we go. Hey, what's up? Azina came in and got hit with ads. Oh my gosh. How's it going? Fun fact, did you know Phrolova's Japanese VA is the voice behind Hatsune Miku? So yes, theoretically, Phrolova is a VTuber. That Okay, Hatsune. Shoot, that's cool. Yeah, I'm. Hey, Zulashak, how you doing? It's been a while. But yeah, welcome. Azina, is that how you say your name? Thank you so much. Thanks for sharing that information with the chat. I was not aware. Her English voice actor is actually Sonetto from Reverse 1999. They share the same English voice actor, and I think she honestly was like the perfect casting. She might have some other roles that I'm not aware of too, but like I thought it was the perfect casting. They did a really good job. Hey, what's up, Harry? How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I'm doing good. We're doing a Dreaming Deep event, so that's fun. Just going through these theoretical situations. I'm with the public security. Follow my lead and evacuate the building to my left. See what I did? What did I just tell you? Wait, where are you going? Start battle. Okay. Line up specific resonators, unlocks unique synergy burst effects. No activated bond. Okay. Confirm. And I guess we just start from here.
Let's get one.
Attacking, dodging, counterattacking, and other actions will grant synergy. You can burst synergy. You can use synergy burst once synergy is full. Synergy burst immobilizes. Okay, yeah, I remember this. Okay, Nightmare Crown with Spear of Transgression. Wait, why are my attacks not attacking? Something feels off about this. Okay. There we go.
Wind howls, unfettered by bounds.
Sucks to be you.
Something feels a little bit off. Okay, wait. Okay, I think I get it now. Beautiful. Let's see. Equip a weapon even at level 1 and a main echo for all your characters, like the unbuilt ones. It will give them extra stats in the smoke. Okay, got you. Together, you successfully repel the monster's attack, ensure all citizens are evacuated just as quickly as new monsters emerge. Just done watching the VOD of Lore Talk with Amanda. Great stream. Appreciate you. It was very fun. It was very fun. I was happy. I was happy that I was able to just, answer a lot of those questions, because I know a lot of people, just that's one of the things in this game. I made a tweet about it. You all know what the Dunning-Kruger effect is. Let me know if anybody knows what the Dunning-Kruger effect is. Other characters, English VAs got good roles. Agreed. Shorekeeper's Ian, voice actress, is the English voice of Asuka from Evangelion. I did not know that. I know that Shorekeeper's voice actor got like an award for her performance as Shorekeeper, but yeah, I did not know that. Let me see. Last question. If you go to Jinzhou, where you enter into the city in the side exploration administration or something like that, is it true they show you the time you play the game in real time? I think that was like a thing they did. I don't know if that's the case. Actually, I'm not sure about that. That might have been something like, I remember there was a thing during the anniversary where you could probably check that. I thought it was on the website where you did that. I'm not sure if it's a thing in the game too, though. People were sad 2 days ago, but now it's all feet, bruh. So true. But yeah, has anybody heard the Dunning-Kruger effect? Solaris Best Duo is my favorite so far, and when you use synergy, you bond with Abby, so funny and cool at the same time. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. So together you successfully repel the monster's attack and ensure all citizens are evacuated just as quickly. New monsters emerge from the shadows. A nagging sense of deja vu claws at you, stern officer or blue hat. There's no place for a civilian. There's no place for a civilian. How could you be so foolish and reckless? Oh my gosh. I've never heard Yang this serious. I admire people like you, officer. That's why I can't let you face this alone. I don't understand. I don't want to see anyone crying because of these monsters. This city deserves to see smiles every darn day. What are you doing? Get back here. Now, officer, please watch my transformation. Flames burst from the girl's tacit mark and engulf her in blazing light. As the flames subside, a familiar figure stands before you. I trust you, officer, and I hope you'll trust me. Keep this between the two of us, will you? The glowing star mark is my weak spot, so if one day she hesitates, as if a memory flashes before her, she cuts herself off. No, I can't. I promised someone I wouldn't turn into that. Spend 160 dream fragments to open the special recruitment shop, okay? Okay, cool. Let's do... Yeah, that sounds like fun. Proceed. And I guess what we just level her up to. Jesus thing. Alright, cool. We'll work with that. Alright, so. Oh. I guess we can do Yang instead of Rover. Actually, well, yeah, we'll do Yang instead of Rover for the time being. There we go, confirm. Bam. Someone cooking something about the 2.5 main story quest. He said Rover never actually met Phrolova. I think he's on something. When you watch this video here, it's not that long, about 6 minutes. You can send it to me on Discord. Yeah, I know a lot of people are of the opinion that the person she spoke to was actually the devoted watcher. Which I think it is definitely possible that that's the case. I think the devoted watcher either, it could be that the devoted watcher was Rover, or that whatchamacallit, either the devoted watcher was Rover, or he was just there when they spoke. One of the two. And Zadia, our beautiful Italian voice actresses, are really cool with her English voice. Being the voice of Mama Wells. Oh, really? From Cyberpunk?
Watch and learn.
Probably should have waited on that, but it is what it is. We're good.
Let's give them hell.
Okay, so this is just instant, huh? Like, it just... For however long.
Hot action.
Nice.
This doesn't sound like a good. Watch
There
and
we go.
learn.
No, that's actually pretty sick.
Bargain.
Yeah, Shadowheart, exactly. Yeah, I mean they've genuinely done an amazing job with the voice actors for this game. Sure. We'll do that one. Like they've genuinely just done an outstanding job with the voice actors. A far cry from I mean, there were some issues in the beginning of the game, for sure, and I think it was more so the direction, so much as like who was doing the voice acting. I think it was more so just the direction itself. I guess we can go this way. I'm not really sure like how you finish this. I guess do you just like clear out the map or something? You and Abby arrive at the clinical research department. Now, quick question. Do I have to go in order on these? Like, do I have to go in order, or can I just like go immediately to the final one? I'm curious. Perception of knowledge averages out. People who know little think they know more, and people who know a lot think they know less. Yes, just H. Exactly. I think they redid some of the voice acting for the beginning of the game. Don't know where I've seen that mentioned though. I did hear that, but I wasn't certain. The voice of Gold Ship in Uma Musume. Oh, really? I saw Gold Ship in Uma Musume, and I was like, you know, I like that one. Partially because I just like characters with white hair. Okay, got you, Little Shot. Appreciate you. You can't, so in order? Okay. You and Abby arrive at the clinical research department, Clinical Central Hospital, where the air is thick with the smell of medicine and disinfectants. The bustling atmosphere here revivals that of Washu Academy. From now on, refrain from using your powers. Is that understood? But have I not made myself clear? And just so we're clear, just for the sake of it, We're doing Expedition 33 once we finish this. After this, we're doing Expedition 33. I will be focusing on making the lore videos for Wuthering Waves. And that's essentially what we'll be doing until we'll still do Wuthering Waves and stuff like I'll still be streaming it for the beginning of the stream, but then we'll be doing Expedition 33 afterward for the next couple days until the story for Augusta comes out. So yeah, that'll be the plan. This will take 10 plus hours with every ending and reading everything. Yeah, we don't have that much time. I have a question. Is it possible to like come back to this? Like, is there like a log of all this stuff if I were to skip it? I'm just curious. You can save and exit? Yes. Okay. Because not that I don't mind reading it, but like, obviously, especially because of the fact that these are just like what if scenarios, that's gonna take a bit too long. No log, you can't reread them. I did care about log, but you can quit and come back and it will be saved. Yes, you will begin right where you left off. Wait, so how do I unlock the other chapters then? That's what I'm trying to say. I thought I had to do you have to do them in order, or can you just go? You need to clear it. So that basically just means that I have no choice. I just have to go through it all. All right. All right. Okay, let me read this. Have I not made myself clear? Giving your current psychological state, continuing exposure to homologous influences could accelerate the cellular degeneration of necrosis. Your body's organic components are diminishing, resulting in a metamorphosis towards a state resembling that of an unidentified life forms. Now listen carefully. I do not concern myself with your aspirations to be the Flame Ranger or the ally of justice. However, you promised me that you'd avoid such a transformation. Do you not remember this? Of course I do. You just gotta trust me. I do wish to place my trust in you, but your decisions directly contradict your stated objectives. If the current situation is allowed to persist, your excessive energy input and the influence of the homologous entities will push you toward a state that you can no longer be classified as a human. We are still in the preliminary stages of our research in these unknown phenomena, which means it's highly probable that this process is irreversible. Consequently, the very desire you express to eliminate the cause of people's tears caused by the unidentified life forms will become a lie, and your recklessness will force officers Skylark to become the one who must terminate a friend. Or is this the outcome you foresee? Yep, can't understand a word she's saying no matter which version of Baisha it is. That's funny. Over the recruitment thing. Cool. Awesome. Confirm. Proceed. Well, my partner here makes some good points. I got it. Relax. Nothing's a night sleep won't fix. Oh, all right, Doc. You don't have to make it sound so dramatic. Besides, a real hero doesn't go out that easily. Okay. Make sure you contact me if it tries anything again. You're the researcher, size heavily passing the responsibility on to you. Okay. Come on. Is that really necessary? Did you see how much damage those freaks can do? What happens if you get hurt? Okay, you're giving me that look again. I get it. I'm not as hot-headed as you think. I'll get some rest. Friend, all right. Fun. So, poof. I have all the different movies available and can choose which one I want, so I think it's like that. I would read the question mark notes. They seem more important than the main story ones of the films. Got you. All right then. Let me see something real quick. Save and exit. All right. I gotta take. Like it took me 5 runs to get a simple instance of specific event that had important lore. Sheesh is the most important one, but the problem is that most of the lore is scattered inside RNG-based events, and they have a chance to just not show up. Cameo, future trial resonators, got you. Film theory, challenge the screenplay. All right. Dream archive, screenplay, metaphor. What? Play them all. Shadow in the shape of a bird cuts your vision. From now, you refrain using the powers as understood. The doctor warned you. Medicine is the art of compassion. Cool. Okay. Oh. Okay. Interesting. And then behind the scenes, I guess we'll figure that out when we do. Dream pawn shop. Hey, I didn't know that that was there. Watch films. Continue. Continue challenge. Okay. All right. You can just find your patch for only the main movie story, the books. Oh, okay, got you. So I have to find the other book. Oh, it's right there. Okay, then. So I can just do the books, I guess, and then save it and leave and come back if I want to later. Since social companions are summoned by using intro. Yep, I know that. Change the main resident and make Shisha the protagonist. She is. Start. Alright.
Let's give him hell. It's morphin' time.
Fear no more.
There we go.
No biggie.
Red books in the movie. Okay, got you. So we need to go through this like in a very focused manner then.
Yeah.
Now, did I hear somebody say you can skip the fight? Save and exit.
Oh, bring it on.
Did somebody say you can skip the fight? All right. Only when you're over leveled? Oh, okay. Your team level has to be higher than the event. Yeah.
Storm, hear my command. That's up.
Oh, shoot. Okay, I thought I was still doing it.
Flame on.
Well, anyway, while this is happening, so I was saying the reason why I brought up the concept of the Dunning-Kruger effect is because I feel like I see that a lot right now, like within the community. I mean, I guess you could say it's a societal problem, but I do see it a lot in the community. And yeah, I guess since we're here, I should, as Bidex was talking about, give Chisha some different,
Hot action.
like a different weapon, basically.
Watch
There we
and
go.
learn. It's morphin' time. I'll fire it up.
And the reason why is because, like, sometimes, now I know some people will say, like, oh, well, those people aren't actually a part of the community,
No biggie.
and I don't think that's always the case, because I'll see some people saying, like, oh yeah, I mean, the story's not really that good, I just play for this or that, and then I'm just like, okay, well then tell me about the story. You know, it's like, oh, okay, like if it's actually not that good, that means you can like tell me about it, right? Or like what's not good about it. You know, just answer that question at least. And they can never really answer. And that's what I was saying.
No biggie.
My bad. That's what I was saying. It's like there's a heavy Dunning-Kruger effect Gotcha. You can't skip bosses or mini fights. Got it. There's like a heavy Dunning-Kruger effect happening in the community, in my opinion. Okay. Ooh.
Flame on!
Challenge complete. Got it. Have you read Phrolova's voice lines about Christopher Pearl? She mentions his goal of true free will and various truths, which to me signals the correspondente stuff. Interesting. I only read her voice. I don't know if I have it unlocked yet. I think we'll just do this. All right, there we go. Save and exit. Yeah, I don't think I've done that one, or have that one unlocked. I'll check. Wait, what's going on? Oh, there we go. All right.
Sometimes I think
First.
another day, another heroic me.
And I'm just giving her a weapon, right? That's it. I guess I can give her this one if she needs to have a weapon. And I gave her like wait, whose stuff would this be? Surely this isn't Carlotta's, right? Maybe these were like the ones I had on Carlotta, but like these might have been like some just, oh, I need to give Carlotta something, so let me give this to her type pieces. All right, Nightmare Inferno. Let me see. I think it'd be interesting too if Christopher actually becomes a foil to Sheng Liao instead of our playwright who's involved in. Yeah, that would be cool. I agree. Now, do they have to be leveled up though? That's what I'm curious about. Does the Echo have to be leveled up? Let's see. That's crazy. I don't have a single a second one cost. Yes, I could do this one. Do that, and there we go. All right, well, I guess we'll figure it out. They do, apparently. They do. Or at least that's what BitX was saying. So I'll just do this for now. And then you said the Cristoforo line. Let me see. Where is voice? Thoughts 3. Cristoforo, hey, nice.
Attempting to awaken true free will in mankind. One that dares to confront the very truths of this world is an intriguing pursuit. Pity that blind will, without the anchor of survival, becomes naught but a flash in the pan. Are not the uncontrollable turns and imperfect endings, caught within the cracks of the script, the very tolling of a warning bell?
That there was a lot, like that she just said a whole lot, and I'm not sure. I'm never going to compare it to Gotcha, and that I think has the best writing in this company. Didn't know most of my characters are level 0 without echoes in a spine. Plus the shop, you have access to the characters you don't have. Yeah. True. Yeah, no, this is there's a lot in there. Like this is the type of statement you have to like break down sentence by sentence. Technically, like part of sentence by part of sentence. One that desires to confront the very truths of this world in an intriguing pursuit. Okay. Pity that blind will without the anchor of survival becomes naught but a flash in the pan. Blind will without the anchor of survival. Is she referring to Cristoforo or his goals? Alright. I have to come back to that one. Yeah, it feels very Killer Savante like. I agree. Did Rover's sword really go through Phrolova? It's not very clear, more like implied visually. I mean, I think so, yeah. I think did we get verification of that? I need to see her midnight thing again. But I believe it did, yeah. Continue challenge. He's having fun while Phrolova's just salty. He's having fun. That's funny. Okay, let's do this. Proceed. Current average rover level is too low. Okay. Let's see. What is this? New event. Oh shoot! Recruitment shop. Let's go. All right. Strongest character of the game. Death, kneel, and dodge. Skill, art of violence. Additionally, okay. When casting this is immune to interruption. All right, cool. Okay. I guess we can do. What is this? You might find metaphors here. Okay. Well, we can do that then. Hopefully we don't die. Alright, so by introducing intro skill. Yep. Why does it keep telling me this? Like genuinely. Like, why does it keep telling me this? Alright, confirm.
Quickly and swiftly.
Alright, we're level 23 right now. Probably not the best enemies to end up having to fight as her, but you know, is what it is.
Brilliance lights the way.
Alright, let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest, y'all, we might have to come back to this one. We might have to come back to this one. Depends on how long it takes to finish this first stage. But when it said duration 30 minutes, something was like, oh, I heard they made it take less time. And now I'm just like, oh no, they meant that. And this isn't even just a normal 30 minutes. This is like a streamer 30 minutes, which is like way longer than 30 minutes.
The stage is set.
Boom.
Victory favors me.
30 minutes if you don't read anything? Oh my gosh, that's insane. That's actually insane.
The era awaits.
That's crazy.
Running won't save you. Still
Nah.
Flame on!
I'm heavily under leveled. Yeah, but still though, like that means I have to go through all the fights, essentially.
You will yield. Found your weak spot. Let the winds roar.
Let me see.
The world
I'll
is
level.
mine.
I'll try to do more leveling up. That's what we'll do then. We'll just try to do more leveling up.
Masterpiece complete.
I did this before back in 2.3 and now so over level I cheese through these miles easily.
Still recognizing. Shape the shapeless.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, I was just too busy working on videos, you know.
Brilliance lights the way.
How selfish of me. I'm playing the nerfed version? What do you mean the nerfed version? What do you mean I'm playing the nerfed version? How do I not play the nerf version? How do you play the not nerf version? Where's the new version at? Yeah, I know everybody was complaining about it, but I thought I was currently playing the new one. You go back to 2.4.
You will yield.
Yeah, but I say this is the new version. This isn't the nerf version, right?
Still recognize me? Victory favors me. In the name of the Montellis. Still recognize me?
Yeah, I thought this was this is the update version. The old version was longer and more annoying. Yeah, nah, man. I do not blame anybody for complaining on that, because yeah, 39, 23, yeah. Hopefully we're almost done. I'll go and do whatever I need to do after this one. Maybe this one gives me like an insane amount of rewards, and then I can just like heavily out level all the stuff before it. Got you, Max. Yeah, if I say I might need to do this one,
You will yield.
depending on how long this is, I might have to do some of this off stream.
Still recognize me.
Alright. I never did this film thinking when I tried for the first time, just ran away from it as far as possible. I don't even know if I had to reset on the patch. LOL. Yeah, I don't even know, man. Yeah, no, like this is my first time doing it right now. I was just busy, so I didn't have the time to do it the last time. But like I said, I do understand that I'm under leveled right now, so ideally once I finish this, I hope this is the last enemy. If I find out there's like a big boss or something, I'm gonna be done. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Level 26. Got it. Jianshin. Sure. Cool. Okay. So level 17. Why is that thing? Okay. New event. Synergy burst. Is it saying like use these characters or something? They have 4 stars on them too. One, 2, 3. All right, star challenge. Hey, Sticks. Hello. Oh no, I also did this trash a bit.
Let's
Yeah, it's definitely it is definitely what it is. It's gonna be one of those events where it's just like, all I gotta say is when I make my video on this event, people better watch it, because I'm gonna be like, listen, I suffered through Dreaming Deep for you all, so y'all better watch it, y'all better like it, and y'all better sub. Okay, well, fortunately, like, that was quick, so that's nice. All right, cool. You know, maybe it's not all that bad, you know? Maybe we'll get through it. I tried it this patch, finished one film, and the next one said there's multiple endings. You'd think it'd have multiple endings. You can come back and do the other ending, but no, if I choose one ending, I have to clear the map all over again from the start to get the other ending. I was like, oh, heck nah, yeah. But how you doing, Sticks? The resonance, skill, damage, and Glacio and spectral resonators are amplified. When air resonators consecutively hit targets, they deal more damage. After resonators, you can sort or rectifier cast ultimate. All resonators in the teams restore HP. And okay, nice. I actually like that one. All right. So we are level 29. Let's move here. Doing great. I'm chilling. I had a question because I was wondering if the Grand Architect was a male or a female, and I do think I may have an answer to that if that's still not the case. Doing great, and how are you? I'm doing good, thank you. Grand Architect, from what we understand, is a man, based on Phrolova's words. But the only thing is that's in English, so I have to check with other translations to make sure they do actually use male or female, or if they're just like neutral. But Phrolova called Grand Architect a guy, so that's what I'm going with. You can go back and beat the weaker nose auto. Oh yeah, right. You're correct.
Let's give him hell.
Now, how do I do that though? Because technically this is a weaker mode, but
Unstoppable.
here we go. Here we go. All right, nice. 10 levels weaker. Oh, okay, got you.
Watch and learn.
Beautiful. All right.
Catch up?
So PGR did something similar like this event. It had a lot of lore, and I saw it correctly. If I saw it correctly, Event Girl became a playable character. Interesting. GA should be male. Phrolova talks about him in her voice lines. Exactly. If GA is male, then hopes of him being playable are low. I mean, technically, yeah. Oh, Rochia, let's go. Confirm. All right. Wait, what is this door? A clear, safe path? What is this? Oh, shoot. That doesn't look... No, I'm good. All right, let's see. New event. Said character in PGR is Jetavi too. Oh, is that the maid girl that's being released soon? You see an old telephone booth. Its blue paint has peeled off and rust creeps into the joints. No passerby spares at a glance, yet it still rings brightly. A nostalgic feeling stirs within you. It came for you from the dark. Ring, ring. Spin 4 film rolls to answer. Okay. Excuse me. Hello? After a short buzz of static, recording of a middle-aged man plays through the phone. Stored voice. Dear friends, today is an extraordinary day, a century of Union epoch. I am Tyrell, the first speaker of the Sola Union. We warmly congratulate you on this great and glorious jubilee. Spin 4 films to answer. Spin 4 films to answer and increase our team level by 5 to 8. We believe you'll have figured out the nature of the lament. Wait, what? We believe you'll have figured out the nature of the lament, and the people of Solaris have traveled far beyond the etheric sea. Wait a second, what? This isn't the last film. This mode feels like you're in a desert. Like it feels like I'm in a desert, and then every so often, like small little bits of lore come, and it's just like water. Speaking of which, be right back. All right, we're back. I need to talk to somebody who actually reads the elusive realm, not the elusive realm, who actually reads the thing in Star Rail, like the simulated universe stuff. Because oh my gosh, I skipped that stuff. It's way too much. Like, it's way too much. And I just want to ask somebody in Star Rail, just like, did any of that stuff actually matter? Or like how much of it mattered? I guess technically for Star Rail though, the thing, right? That place is technically a simulation of real life. So I guess, well, like, you know, in the game, like it's literally a simulation of reality. So technically, I get it. This one though, hard to say. Does Maisie cover Star Rail too? She's pretty on point when it comes to the lore. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. This is CBT lore. They are repurposing it by using it in this event. LOL. Honestly, Daco, you might be right. You actually might have a point. You might be spitting. She still refers to GA as male in her voice lines, even when she knows they take on the form of Tris. So GA seems to definitely be male. Yeah, for sure. Could the Ultimate Resonance Project be the creation of the Sentinels and Resonators? With Rover being the first resonator made and drafted to the front lines, just like CBT1 shows. Where's Ultimate Resonance Project shown in there? I might have cooked. No, these companies won't waste the already written lore. Well, so you have to remember though, like, they said they rewrote 90% of the story. That remaining 10% was likely the core. And the thing about it, like, yeah, we'll see. Maybe it's not true lore. It's literally a film about CBT. Yeah, it could be. We live in an era of resistance. Yeah, but where is that? Is that in here? Oh, I'm tripping. It's right in front of me. Never mind. Never mind. Don't listen to me. Don't do it. Just for your own sake. We live in an era of resistance to the ultimate resistance. I skipped that whole thing earlier. I legit skipped the whole thing. Wow. Okay. We live in an era of resistance through the Ultimate Resonance Project. The humanity has achieved its first true victory over the Lament. Ultimate Resonance Project. We are confident in your time. You will live without the shadows of the Lament in peace and prosperity. We believe you'll have figured out the nature of the Lament, and the people of Solaris have traveled far beyond the etheric sea, venturing into distant lands. The voice cuts off, leaving only the beeping of the disconnected call. I mean, hey, look. No matter what you say about this event, saying like, oh, this isn't real lore, the reality is the fact that the real rover is experiencing the event means that, like, you know, technically there's something to it. You know what I mean? Like, even if it's just a fairy tale, Rover's reading it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. What is this? How about that? And then we could do this, I guess. Yeah. Where do I go to level the characters up? View bond details? Suji. I get it, but where do I go to level these characters up? Oh, I think I see now. I see how this is supposed to work. All right. You buy copies and also, yeah, but where do I go to buy the copies? Available synergy burst and active, start the challenge anyway. Yeah.
We'll improvise.
So that means I can't use these characters yet then, right?
Mamma mia, avanti, figurati. Mamma mia, avanti, figurati. I'll warm up the crowd. Let the winds roar. Tornado maker. Mamma mia. Mamma mia, avanti, figurati. The world.
I'm about to say, which account is this? This isn't my. They don't take sequences into effect anyway, I'm pretty sure. Alright. Cool. Wait, I could have probably. Oh, Lupa! Confirm. Alright. Let's see. New event. Alright, we read this already. Ring, ring, ring. Short buzz of static. You hear a drunken voice of a young lady through the phone. This one's cold. Pour me another shot. Late night tavern commuter, stunt double. Why do I have to go to work again this week? I already worked last week. It's not that I hate working, I'm scared. I can't bring myself to look that kid in the eyes. She's always so cheerful, and I can't take it. We're the ones who are supposed to take the responsibilities. What kind of society sends kids to the battlefield? If anyone must be out there, it should be me. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I think I dialed the wrong number. The voice cuts off, leaving only the beeping of the disconnected call. Okay. They were trying to make a resonance strong enough to start the lament, and it resonated with Rover, giving him power. Yes, I believe they were other successes from Project R. Oh, interesting. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are curious, like, if there's another Rover. Like, if Rover's not the only one. Alright. I guess, considering, like, video game logic, is there another one around here? Nope. So that's level 55. So yeah, I guess I go to... Oh. Model citizen, wait. One, two, three. 2, 3. Confirm. All right.
Let's give him hell. I'll fire it up.
Yeet. In the yellow ticket spot? Oh, okay.
I'll fire it up.
this doesn't take too long.
Oh, bring it on!
I didn't even see the ice under me. That's not fair. All right.
One shot right for hot action!
Yeah, it seems like we're doing all right. Wait. Oh, it's because I already started this event. So even though I changed some things, it doesn't actually matter in this event. Okay.
Come on, Swan. That's up.
Okay.
Shape
Here we
the
go.
shapeless.
What's the contradiction?
Oh, bring it on!
Beautiful.
Coming in hot. Time for some hot action.
That's what we like to see. All right, cool. Sanhua. Nice. Proceed. Press to view rules for team levels. Okay. Resonator details. Wait, does that mean it's too late? I can't level up a character? Excuse me. Until like I get to that screen, I guess. Oh, there's a red book. We interrupt with an emergency report. Just 10 minutes ago, okay, hold on. Gotta get my little thing right here, right? We interrupt with an emergency report. Just 10 minutes ago, multiple reports came in regarding a large-scale attack by an unidentified life form in the Central Business District. Public security established an exclusion zone, deployed multiple search and rescue teams. Citizens are advised to stay inside, avoid exclusion area, and take necessary precautions. Those still within the exclusion zone should find shelter or head to the designated evacuation points for assistance. We now join our correspondent at one of the evacuation points for more details on the attack. Good evening. We're currently staying in front of Midnight Square, with the second evacuation point just behind us. Closest to the scene of today's devastating attack. Here we can see public security. No, I just thought of something funny. Wait, no, there's nothing actually funny happening here. It's just I'm getting fired, aren't I? Anyway, here we can see public security has set up a large convoy of transport vehicles, forming an essentially conveyor belt for evacuating citizens. Get down now! The camera whirls in a chaotic spin, accompanied by screams and the sound of clashing metal. The broadcast cuts to black, and the last frame showing the officer rushing forward and pushing the reporter aside. Abby points to the window and you notice that rain has begun to fall all over the city. A correspondent seems to have encountered some technical difficulties. We repeat the advisory for public security. Citizens still within the exclusion zone should seek shelter and await rescue, or head to the designated evacuation points for assistance. That's our cue, Yor. We gotta get over there. And where exactly is there? Professor Utah? I need to go help those people. You saw the news. I must remind you that your mutations have not fully recovered or been mitigated since your last interval. If you insist on going, all the promises you made to me will be in vain. I can't just keep standing here and do nothing. We know that officer on TV. I have to protect everyone. A hero can't just turn tail and run. Seeing as I can't convince you, the disappointment in the research. Oh, the disappointment in the researcher's voice is palpable. Got it. Seeing as I can't convince you, I ask that you don't let your powers consume you, and don't you dare die in battle. If that happens, I will consider it betrayal. She flashes her signature smile as if to reassure her companions. Roger that. Open the recruitment shop. Oh wait, so I can only do these characters? Alright. Confirm. What if Solaris 3 means the third universe the people ran to? So first was Big Crunch, second was Heat Death. Well, in the game it says, I'm pretty sure it says Soul 3, it's called that, like on the loading screens, like in between, it says it's called Soul 3 because the third planet from the sun. If I'm correct. Reference from Xenoblade? I was told that I should play Xenoblade Chronicles because I like Kingdom Hearts. Might have hidden the second meaning of Soul 3, coping. Oh, they might have hidden the second meaning of Soul 3, coping. True. Alright, well, I guess... Refresh. What does that do? Oh. Alright. Let's go. So we can do this and this, I guess, to level ourselves up further. For the level up stuff, does it like transfer? Let's see. Do our levels transfer, I guess, from story to story? So like it's a benefit, I guess. Read my last two messages. All right, so there's one contradiction related to the event with the ancient civilization that I know of. What it would mean if it was real. The ancient civilization world died with the big crunch, which is completely opposite to the current WUWA world as told by Shorekeeper. Heat death of the universe. Oh, okay. Now the question is, why would the universe end in a complete different way than what we know currently? Is it made up? What if, or is it actually mean something? Interesting. Interesting. I mean, what we know based on what Shorekeeper's information tells us, right? Like her birth and all that, is that the world ended in like, so you know, in when you go through that little simulated whatever in the Tethys system and you see like a frozen planet, the idea is like that was the outcome of like, you know, one of the civilizations or whatever. It's not really heat, but
Let's give him hell.
oh, okay, got you, Just Age. Thank you for coming through. Much love. And Merry Christmas. But yeah, like, I don't know, it could be like a civilization thing, potentially.
Sucks to be you.
I have a theory about some of this stuff, but I'll wait. Like about what this stuff could possibly mean. Boom! Headshot!
Coming in hot. Watch and learn.
Go.
Time for some hot action.
No levels don't transfer, it's a roguelike. Oh. So there's no point in me actually doing this then, is there? Like, what would be the point of like doing anything beyond the red book?
It's more than time.
If levels don't transfer, what's the point of doing anything beyond the red book?
Flame on. Really nice, will ya? Hands up. One shot. One kill.
Why retroact rain and not normal rain, I wonder. What's the point of them joining my team if I can't use them? I mean, I guess I can use them, but I don't know. It's weird. Okay, recruitment shop. Shoot, I guess Shang Liao. I mean, truth be told, I guess I could get a lot of these characters. Another copy of Gian. Oh wait, I guess I should have done that, right? Oh shoot, that thunder. But yeah, I guess I don't understand what the point is of doing anything beyond the red book. Hey, what's up, Ani? How you doing? Ani, how'd you like 2.5? How did you like 2.5? I presume you finished it, right? Prepare to go to bed? I figured. A WUWA theory? Facts. If you think about it, hence calling it a miracle, but that's just a theory of WUWA theory. Forgot we have like over 5 global laments? Yes, we do. What if lament leads to that with too much frequencies leading to that entropy and such? No, there is still a little bit left of the story. Oh, really? Okay, got you. Got you. All right, well, have a good rest. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts when the time comes. You force your way through the encroaching monsters, carving a path for the civilians, but so far it looks beautiful. New areas are so cool. Yeah, 100% agree. 100% agree. You force your way through the encroaching monsters, carving a path for the civilians and the public security officers to escape, but the situation remains grim. The rain continues to pour and the monsters keep emerging from the fissure in the ground. You quickly understand why all the feels familiar, the fissure beneath the city, the roots of all these attacks. What are you doing here? Get out of here now. Can't you see this situation has spiraled out of control? We're here to save the day. To keep a promise? To be the ally of justice. This isn't a game. This is not the time for theatrics. You don't have to become the Flame Ranger. You're just an ordinary citizen who happens to have powers. You have no obligation to fight. The rain drowns out her voice no matter how loud she yells. You can only make out her words by reading her lips, straining to understand through the chaos. Let's see. Helped me out. Appreciate you though. That's a bit much for my brain, officer. Give me some time to process all that. Right. What do you mean? That meant something? Okay. Yeah. To be honest, I've been scared ever since that big lecture Doc gave me. Scared that I might actually turn into one of these things. Excuse me. Right now, I feel like I'm just glad I got to know all of you. Wait, what are you planning to do? You said those things are called tacit discords, right? That they bring disaster and destroy civilizations? That makes it sound like humanity's fate has already been decided or something. But being a hero is my job. If that's all true, then I'll fight fate. And I'll win. Now please, watch my transformation! Zeta Flare! Engage in the final battle. I wonder if anybody knows that reference. If you do, you'll probably be like, don't say that.
Let's give him hell.
This event is a little bit long to my feel. No, yeah, it is. It actually very much is. And yeah. Yeah, I think it's a bit long. Apparently when you level up though, it's a breeze, from what I understand. But it has like, I guess, a slower start. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering from it. Somebody also did the event who also what happens if you have those tickets on negative? Oh, I have no idea. Enemies get stronger? Oh, okay.
Fear no more.
I was wondering the same thing too, actually.
I'll fire it up. Won't happen again. Time
Go.
for some hot action.
Crowdless.
Give them hell.
Okay.
I'll fire it up. Close one. Pulling. Oh, bring it on.
Nice.
Unstoppable.
Next.
Time for some hot action.
Alright. Just how many of y'all are there?
Coming in hot. Ah! Shape the shapeless.
Shape the shapeless. Uh-oh. All right, nice. So I think this is the end of this thing. This year they voted my city. Okay. Main reason. Got it. This city's always got a promise for you. The city train station is as busy as ever. Busy and crowded as usual, but unlike before, no officers are waiting to check your IDs today. On the sidewalk in the distance, a girl with a backpack hurries toward you. I'm here. Phew. Made it. Sorry I'm late. Hit a bit of traffic on the way. No need to worry. I've already accounted for my delay in the deviation margins. Current expectations remain within the central parameters. We will now board the express train to Midnight Square Station. From there, we'll take the airport highway and maintain a high speed. We'll ensure we arrive on time for our afternoon flight at the mere cost of a speeding ticket. The sole variable that remains in the uncertainty associated with the traversal time from the airport packing terminal to the acquisition of our boarding pass is followed by the security screening checkpoint. Hold on, I don't think that's a valid reason for us to purposely risk a speeding ticket. What's a speeding ticket? Short for speedy eating ticket? I bet I could bring that trophy home. Of course, Abby. How's your recovery going? As good as I'll ever be. I'm in tip-top shape with one heck of an appetite. I can still gobble down 2 servings of spicy beef hot pot if I want it. That sounds good, actually. Like, minus the beef, it was like I don't know, chicken or something, or fish. Retract Rain might be a means to get rid of chaotic frequencies from Soul 3. I don't think that's true. It's better than it was before, but it still takes at least 30 minutes per run. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I didn't play it before, but apparently people are saying it's better. Upon hearing spicy hot pot mention, yeah. Professor, I don't think that's what she meant. That's why I was saying, Anya, I was like, when I make a lore video for this thing, people better watch it. Because it's like, I had to go through this for y'all. The next train's gonna be leaving at 12:30, okay? We better get moving, else will... The girl swings her arm around the shape of the clock and emphasizing the urgency of time ticking away, says the one that's late, TE. And so a hero's tale full of familiar tropes and strange twists quietly came to a close. Together they set on their journey to distant horizons. The weather after the rain was always pleasant, just another ordinary day on the long road ahead. As the laughter and chatter fade, the world before you blurs and dims, a strange third-person perspective slips away, and you find yourself once again seated in the theater. Completed Theater 4, transforming Hero Flame Ranger, ending one unlocked in the name of Heroes. Got it. Cool. What's wrong with my theory? I mean, I'm pretty sure Retroact Rain isn't cleansing anything. If anything, like the rain holds frequencies. Ooh. Look at you. Look at this. Yeah, but I say Retroact Rain, like I think it's like remnant energy and it stores frequency. Hey! Oh no! I mean, oh hey! Oh no! Oh! Hey, account breaking time! How y'all doing? Apparently, if you pull in the Lost Beyond, the animation in the water changes. Oh, that's crazy. Oh no, I rated the wrong guy. Wait, what the heck? Yo, imagine that. Yo, that hurts. That hurts so much. Imagine doing that. Like, oh my god, thanks for oh shoot, I rated the wrong person. You had me for a second. No, I said oh no because y'all showed up during this event of all events. All I gotta say is when I make a lore video for this thing, y'all better watch because I had to struggle through this event. How y'all doing? Hello, videos. We were watching Life Suffer playing this event. Yeah, basically, this is like the coolest part of the event so far. The theater lights flicker on and you slowly find yourself waking up. How y'all doing, man? How y'all been enjoying? How have y'all enjoyed 2.5 and its wonderful community building aspects, you know? Yeah, legit. Likewise, Cap. I know you're probably tired. I know what time it is over there in EU land. Chilling with the events. True. Oh no, it's the girl with the cap. Run. Girl in beret. D. At some point during the film, the girl in the beret. A lot of people, I remember when this event was first happening, they were saying that she was like Nanami from Punishing Ray Raven or something like that. At some point during the film, the girl in the beret has seated herself beside you in the dim light. You catch the shimmer of tears on her face. Oh, wow. What do you think of this film? Oh, okay. All right, guess how the story would unfold. Classic hero tale, not bad. Were you crying? You're imagining things. So she's a tsundere. I think Crow did a great job at 2.5. When everyone started fighting over El Rover and El Phrolova, they dropped 2.6 characters and everyone forgot about 2.5. That's crazy. You know, like, man, when I saw Augusta, like, I was Team Yuno. And y'all let me know. Y'all Team Yuno, Team Augusta, where we at? Where we at? She looks like a Cradle. Interesting. But yeah, I was Team Yuno at first, I'm not gonna lie. I still think Yuno is the prettiest one. But like after seeing Augusta's animations and everything and just kind of seeing how she carries herself, I think I'm a Team Augusta now. I wonder why. Way to expose yourself, footlow. Bruh, stop with that. That is not even, see, y'all did that. I didn't do that. Y'all did that. No, I just think she's pretty. I like the twin tails, like Karanina from Punishing Gray Raven. That's why. But yeah, like I said, Augusta took it for me. I'm not gonna lie. Hey, what's up, P-Bear? But this is the beginning. There's still 4 more films. I'm curious to see how you feel after them all. What you'll think or discover. Interesting. Discover. Wait, she says there's 4 more films. Is this added recently? Because there were only 3 films, right? Or is she just saying like, you know what I'm saying? Or when this first came out, there were only 3. They added 2. So was she like speaking in the future? And does that mean that there's only going to be 5 films in all? What's going on here? That's right. As the famous saying goes, when you have eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Okay. Let me see. Review. But this is just the beginning. There are still 4 more films. I'm curious to see how you feel after them all, what you'll discover. That's an interesting statement she just made. Well, more endings. You know, it's just so unbelievably hot. Like, oh, my mind tells me Team Augusta. My astrite amount tells me Team Uno. True. 3 films unlocked, but we could see that there were 2 more locked. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Maybe I'm just here for the films. Sounds like there are secrets buried here. You never know. After all, filmmakers always have their secrets, but really it doesn't matter to the audience. Whatever you find is yours and yours alone. I believe this is where we part ways. I look forward to seeing you in the next theater. The girl in the beret leaves in a bucket of popcorn. There's still some time before the next film begins. What's next? What's next? Share your thoughts on the film with Abby. Head to the Central Hall. Okay, let's see what we talk about with Abby. She was referring to the one that launched with... Yeah. Retroact rain is caused by remnant energy and it stores frequencies that amplify and turn into illusions. So, who do y'all think was right? Who do you all think was right, Phrolova or Rover? Because we've talked about this. We talked about this in the community. But I'm curious what you all's thoughts were. Abby, what did you think of the film? Abby floats out of your tassel mark and slouches against the soft seat beside you. Morally kind of neither, practically Rover. Interesting. Both, okay. Abby floats out of your tassel mark and slouches against the soft seat beside you. Floats out of your tassel mark and slouches in the soft seat beside you. I think I had a pretty quality dream. Felt like I was back in Jinjo. Boy, these dishes were so good, so I'd say I'd like it. It's making me hungry. You can tell Abby really enjoyed the story. Though I feel like we didn't get much of a chance to shine. And when you do get to star in one of these, when do you get to star in one of these, Yor? Abby is so cute. The girl in the beret leaves with a bucket of popcorn. There's still some time before the next film begins. What's next? Head to the Central Hall. You're once again in the Central Hall. You notice 2 young girls chatting on the sofa. One of them lights up when she sees you. Stunt beauty. Hi there, you must be the guest the producer mentioned. I'm part of the festival's crew. Excuse me, and a stunt double. Nice meeting you. You notice she's holding a drink that smells strongly of alcohol. Okay. The other girl, a no-nonsense type with equipment slung over her shoulder, greets you in a more formal tone. Pleasure to meet you. I'm the makeup designer. I'll handle the actors' costumes and makeup, as well as the stage setup. I hope you enjoy your time during the festival. Oh, come on, why so serious since you're here? A drink before the next film guests. Good times never last. Better enjoy it while you can. Drinks are on me. The first girl pulls out another suspicious can from behind the counter. Accept her offer. Decline the seemingly alcoholic beverage. Accept. There you go. You're my kind of people. After work, it's all about good drinks and good films and good company. Cheers, my friend. Enjoy it now before we grind again tomorrow. The girl in the brilliant leaves. All right. So we're going to stop here for now then. Move on to the next theater. Like with this event anyway. I think what we'll probably do then, y'all, this is going to be the plan going forward. We're going to do this, then Expedition 33. Because I didn't know how long this event really was. So we are going to do this and then Expedition, like for the foreseeable future. Because yeah, this is we'll just like, we'll start stream, we'll do like a 30 minutes to an hour of this event and then hop into Expedition. Because I definitely cannot do all this in one stream. Epic voiceover. You should have heard me voicing the old man. The guy you meet when you first get here. I was actually doing him some justice. I'm not speaking about morals. Phrolova is right on Rover mirroring her. I love how you have to answer if I'm not thinking morally. Phrolova. Well, what the heck? y'all just want to be nice to Phrolova, man. I'm gonna drop a lore piece. I don't believe the beret woman is the creator of the lament. I don't believe, or you do believe, Rusties? I sound like English dub Goku. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I have to tell my wife that. I have to see what Miss Life thinks. English dub Goku is wild. Reasonable. Oh shoot! Don't do it. If I think with my, oh my gosh, I picked Phrolova also. Yes, we know who Beret Woman is. Not gonna spoil her. Oh yeah, please don't spoil it. It's almost time you begin to make your way to theater 2 and for the screening of the second film. No, you got me wrong. I meant to say it's not a question of morals. The thing Rover said to her was applicable to himself. All right, hey, look at Sonny! Look at Sonny! Are we like on a boat? It looks like we're on a boat where you can eat or something. Or not so much eat, but like, are we on a boat? Looks like we're like out in the water. Shoot. That's a nice view. Watch films. Yeah, this looks cool. Duration 60. This one was 30 and this is 60? No shot. Wait. I can do anyone I want. Hold up, pause. I can do anyone I want. Right? I can click on this, can't I? I still don't know how to get to different endings. Yep. Okay. Okay, so we can skip. Okay, true. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Yeah. We're good. Yeah. All right, cool. That's much better. She looks really cool though. Don't get me wrong. Like eventually I do want to get through this. But endings unlocked 0 out of 2. 4, 2, 3. Okay. Interesting. Now this says film theory level recommended. So even though you can skip, it's recommending you certain film levels. Apparently. What is this? A successful dodge restores HP. Yeah, we'll do attack. I guess I can do both of these. Cool. Field theory level 4 now. How are you doing? Life lessons. This is the new setup. Is this the new setup? What do you mean? Is this the new setup? I'm about to say it's just me. I'm just standing right now. That's all. Cinema Murder 1 also had important lore. Mount Firmament Inn. The Cinema House Murders. It looks like it does, to be honest. It does look like it. This girl being playable would be pretty cool anyway. Psych Pass will be the most interesting one. Yeah, I figured it is. Okay then. All right, y'all, we're gonna lock in, okay? We're gonna, gosh, if I don't have film 9 theory level 9 recommended, what happens? It's obviously Chisa. You think so? That's not Chisa. I mean, like, is it? It's not the same clothes. Okay, but have y'all noticed any issues if y'all like didn't have film theory level 9 unlocked? Haircut and clothes are different. People are just seeing black long hair. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, just joking. I got you. Yeah, I don't know like if film theory level 9 is gonna screw me over or not. I mean, I guess I could maybe try to do this one first, then do this, but I don't know, you know? Easier combat to meet the recommended level, but isn't technically the combat easier in general now? All right, a criminal challenges a system that judges all wrongdoing. If a criminal is arrested before committing a crime, does the concept of crime still have meaning? Produced by Century Bros. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, they did make it easier, so probably not that detrimental. All right, we'll try it. Raising the passive buffs, because then the mode is too easy. Shoot, well, maybe I need to do that then to get through it effective. All right, we're going to lock in. We're going to do this one, and we'll go back and retroactively do the other ones, like I said, tomorrow. Because like I said, we got some videos to make, man. I need to make some videos. So, and not just for Wuthering Waves, but like I said, I need to make some videos for Expedition 33, etc. So we are going to, like I said, we'll lock in and keep it moving after this. So it'll probably be a good little, you know, way to focus things going forward anyway. All right, so they got a book at frame 1. We just got here. Jinshi won this film too, if you are curious. Another Black Shores one. Black Shores made some references to an anime called Psycho-Pass. Oh, I've heard of Psycho-Pass. I've not watched it, but I do know about it. All right. Okay, so as the screen cuts through the darkness, a familiar shore materializes before you. Duty calls, duty calls. Oh, this sounds like Alto's music. The blazing ringtone shatters your peaceful dream just as it has every morning for years. But today is different. Instead of lounging in the leather armchair of your office, you're tucked away in a coastal hotel enjoying a rare vacation. The responsibilities of Black Shore's chief steward are overwhelming, issuing warrants, arresting criminals, investigating cases. The list never ends. You haven't had a proper rest for months. Alas, your precious time off is coming to the end tomorrow. You groggily reach for your terminal on the nightstand, dragging yourself away from the soft pillow. All right, let's see. As expected, that annoyingly familiar face fills the screen. Mr. Sunglasses, information broker. Sober now, dear Chief Steward? That's real me on vacation? Seriously? Why? Because. A brief silence follows on the other end of the line. You are wanted. Yeah, this is the part where Alto gets all serious. His words hit you like ice. For a moment, you're swallowed by the cold. A chill creeping down your neck and spine, sinking deep like the raindrops pooling on the ground. How poetic. I didn't want this either, Chief. Actually, I guess I should call you Yor now. Just turn yourself in when you return to the Black Shores. I'll give you 6 hours. Let's not make this harder than it needs to be, okay? After all, we were colleagues. I'm wanted? The words barely register. After years of issuing warrants and leading ops, now you were the one on the other side. It felt surreal. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your vacation. Don't forget to check in at prison when you're back. This has to be a joke, right? Do you think I'm the type to joke around casually? Trust me, I'd rather this was a joke, but it's not. Honestly, this is not what I expected. He sighs, the weight of it heavy. Then shifting to a formal tone, he continues. You should get moving, Yor. The call ends. Dang. The grave finality of his words leaves you baffled. Who issued the warrant? What could they possibly want you for? The only way to clear your name is to figure out why you're wanted, and the chief steward of the Black Shores, the Sentry organization safeguarding all of Solaris, as the chief steward, you know this better than anyone. Only the Black Shores holds the answers, including that warrant issued for who knows what reason. Let's see. But if you're caught and sent to the Black Shores prison, it's over. Your only shot at evading capture is to run now. Mr. Sunglasses gave you 6 hours, but the others might already be on their way to hunt you down. There's no guarantee you'll be able to return safely to the Black Shores and get the warrant as planned. So wait, like what if like Encore ends up coming after us? That'd be funny. Like, hey look, I'm sorry, but I have to do it, and then just like throws Cloudy and Cosmos at you. You quickly get dressed and wash your face in the bathroom. A long road lies ahead, but the first step is to leave this hotel. Your vacation whereabouts aren't a secret, and the Black Shore sentries will be here soon. You push open the hotel room door and step into the morning drizzle. All right. Okay, that's far away. Shout out to the music though. Always liked the Black Shores music. Oh my, this is a big board. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. Wait, is this? Yeah, I'm about to say I can't just go there right now. Anyway. By the way, as a challenge, I unlocked all the endings to the last movie because I haven't done it yet all by myself. You are a trooper. But say, so you read them then, right? Or were you just like going through the fights? I love this music though. I'm actually,
leave it to me.
I'm happy that it switches up. Not that hard, honestly.
Tempest of slashes.
Of course I read them. Hey, that's actually even more impressive.
Judgment.
Yeah, well, apparently this one has some really, what I was informed of is that this one has some really crazy lore implications. Hey, Donnie, let's go. Okay, last stand gains extra charges enhancements. Easy. All right, there we go. I guess we'll do this one. New event. Confirm, start. Oh, Praxidus, you can see their symbol at the top. That's nice. You know, I was just telling people before, everybody, you all notice that we've gotten more information about the Praxidus, like in the time span at which we actually did get it. We've gotten more information about the Praxidus than we got about, and I've said this before, I play Genshin, okay? Like, I'm actually thinking about doing some content for Genshin soon. Don't worry, I'm not leaving Wuthering Waves. To be honest, it actually might be a benefit, because if I can do content for them, then it'll help grow just the community in general, because there's a lot of people who play Genshin, but they don't really think that Wuthering Waves has that good of lore. And so one of my hopes was like, if I can do some content for them, then they might, it'll kind of like melt the communities a little bit, you know, try to heal things a tad bit. But yeah, and so the point I was getting at was, we've gotten more information about the Praxidus in the course of like basically in a year than we did about the Fatui Harbingers. Like it took like 3 years, I think. Like and we already have like significant information. You don't want Hoyo Shields and Crowbots in the same place. I mean, I technically, yeah, you don't want Hoyo Shields and Crowbots. Yes, but for the people who are normal, like, you know, the in-between people. I'm about to say, because I have people in my community who play Genshin. I have those people in my community still. They're just chill. They're not like crazy. But yeah, so yeah, I just noticed. I was like, you know, it's kind of interesting. Like, we've gotten more information about the Praxidus than we had of the Fatui Harbingers after a year. And I hear people always say like, oh yeah, you know, they need to make a Winter Nights Lazo. And for those who don't know, Winter Nights Lazo was like that giant trailer that blew up in the community when you got to see like all the Fatui Harbingers and stuff like that. And they're like, oh yeah, they need to make one of those for Wuthering Waves. And it's like, I mean, that would be cool, sure, but like, the reason why that was such a big deal is because we just got no information for like 3 years on those characters, or like any of those, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, nothing of significant value, right? We had like some little tidbit pieces here and there, but legitimately like nothing that crazy. Whereas with the Praxidus, like, we're constantly getting new information about them on the daily. So Mount Firmament is mostly focused on Jinshi's side lore, something like that, versus just a story of the First Lament. But an alternate timeline, something like that, and haven't finished 5 yet. Interesting, Cinepray. Thank you. Rip for your comment section of YouTube. Rain Online is suffering right now. Really interesting. I mean, I feel like people who appreciate lore might not be the same people. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it still depends on whether they click on the video. But if they see me, I'm not like I'm some amazing person, but it's just like, I usually try to make sure that like I direct things in a way within the community to where that's not like the state of mind that people are in when they're experiencing the content. And so obviously, like I said, what is there to argue about if we're talking about lore? You know what I'm saying? It's like, nobody said anything about I haven't experienced it yet, I guess. We'll see. But yeah. Let me see. True, that works. I think something similar in PGR because calls a trope. In a lot of manhwas, I wouldn't be on Overworld. Wait. I think it makes sense to me to think the Praxidus are going to be the stepping stone before we go to the Overworld. Wait, Baka-san. Okay, wait. I think you just made a really good point. You made a really good point. So when you say Overworld, do you mean like essentially opening up of Renacida? Is that what you're referring to? Because if so, I kind of feel similar. essentially my idea, like I look at things from like a narrative perspective, the way that stories work. And so for me, Rina Sita is the stepping stone, right? Totally unrelated, but imagine your screen being flashbanged every second. She would definitely be going to the next Lee Hyper. Oh, okay. Yeah, got you. Let's see. I don't think. All right, give me 1 second. I know what that is. Let's see. Bro, you look like David Alaba. It's morning. I need to sleep. I'm sorry. Oh shoot. Okay, well, Noob Legends, thank you for coming by. Come back maybe when it's earlier for you next time and we can chat. Hopefully that was a compliment. Let's see. So, oh shoot! So y'all are probably wondering why I'm delayed in my reaction, because the screen I was looking at is not that screen. Oh, hello. Wait. Shoot. Okay. Boom. So she just got casually announced and y'all didn't say anything. She just got casually announced and y'all didn't say a single thing to me. Huh? Wait, is that real? Wait, what did you just send me? Hold on, pause. I'm confused. She didn't get announced. What was that? What did you just send me? The old one? Oh, wait, what? Oh, just the wallpaper? That's what you were just showing. I thought something crazy happened. They're like, oh yeah, this character's coming out next. Okay. I mean, well, yeah. Like, I'm looking forward to her. I'm definitely looking forward to her. Okay. Y'all had me for a second. You had me for a second. I thought something crazy just happened. Okay. Y'all had me for a second. The wallpaper? Yeah. Woo! That was a past trip? Yeah. She looks good though. Just like... She looks good though. Yeah, that's the wallpaper, the Zani. Yeah, I had Rochia at first and I was like, yeah, let me get Zani. Honestly, I need to find one of like Lupa or something like that, or Phrolova too. I need to put a new one up there. But Zani is just dope, you know. I'm going. I love you and thank you for your hard work. Thank you so much. Is the defender of the Real Madrid? Is defender of Real Madrid? I'll have to look him up. Yeah, thank you so much. I thought that sounds like probably like is that a soccer team or something? Let me see. So a train grown to a stop. Its iron shell encroached by rain and rust, but its headlight pierces through the mist and darkens and arrives before you on the right time. Hey, Kush, life. Want to start charity? FTP player. How do you like the idea? Because Kuro Games is stopping. Huh? Wait, do I want to start a charity for F2P players? How do you like the idea? I'm gonna say I need a charity. I'm gonna say I just got a new laptop and now I have to pay for it. Yeah, I got you. I'm gonna say I need a charity for content creators or I guess myself. Well, I wonder where the trail leads to. Can't wait for Chisa, a Japanese high school girl, to become the face of the game in Japan or even overall a post-apocalyptic sci-fi game. Honestly though, Chisa is probably gonna blow up. Like legitimately, she's probably going to blow the internet up. I can see it. I can so see it because we know that Japan loves this game. So when that character drops, it's gonna be over. They're gonna be like, yes, like our time has arrived. I 100% see that happening. Well, I wonder where this trail leads to. An answer? Oh shoot. Okay, well that's an answer. Well-dressed steward, film editor. An answer. What? An answer? An answer to what? Everything. Whoa. You mean we can ask anything? Really? What on earth is this train? A journey. Sheesh. A journey to what? Everything. Well, I can't understand a word. You charge by it, don't you? Well, I can't understand a word. You charge by it, don't you? The steward says nothing more, but you see in his gaze that he's leading you on. A film Easter egg. Complete the challenge to obtain 100. All right, cool. Let's see. Boom. Confirm. All right. Okay, I can see, yeah, Aero, Spectro, but I need one more person who has this ability, so yeah, we'll rock this for now. Japan being #1 spender, followed by Korea. Yeah, it's a new age coming. Yeah, Japan, then Korea, then the US, I think. Step on the mechanism to pop the swimming ring. Okay. Here we go. What's happening? Oh! Twinkle took a little star. Hey, that was fun. I'm gonna say that was definitely fun enough for, you know, for the purposes of what we were doing. All right, little breaking up of the minutia. I'm down. Never seen this one. Interesting. People yearn for generic, safe designs. You know, I thought about that, Marcin. Like, you know, Chisa definitely looks generic and safe, but at the same time, there's beauty and simplicity. You know, I was like, at first, I thought I talked to DJ Kim. We had a conversation. It's on the channel, and I was asking who he's most excited about. He's like, I know this is gonna sound like very vanilla. I was like, yeah, it's basically like, it's essentially like white girls, Uggs, and Starbucks. It's just like as basic as it gets. It's literally the Chisa is the Uggs and Starbucks to white women for Japanese consumers. Like that, that's the equivalent, right? And I was like, it's extremely basic. If a trope is still going strong to this day, it works. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, like I get it, and yeah, it's good. It works. Can't argue with it, really. So, don't you dare hit me, cargo. Whoa. Shiny hamster, courier in pink. Okay, is this supposed to be Lumi? Hey, what's up, Lit? Like, T-Money? I gotta start calling you that. Added new events with the last 2 movies. Yeah, probably. Also, I just noticed Phrolova, the enhanced basic, has a decent range and it can suck even 3-cost echoes. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Yeah, basically. Yeah, like I said, I think there's some beauty in the simplicity. That's essentially what I would say. There's beauty in the simplicity. I panicked, voice rings out in the distance, thick with desperation, like someone about to go bankrupt. Okay. Stop chasing me. They're here already. It's a late delivery. This is very much Lumi. No charge, but you damaged it and the company's paying triple compensation. A move closer and you spot a young delivery girl dodging a pack of monsters while a cargo box bobs on her head. Oh man, I would love to see that animated. That would be so funny. Having worked your way up from an ordinary sentry, you know what it's like to struggle on the job. You can't help but sympathize. Start battle. All right, finally. I finally beat the fallacy final boss level. It took so long. Really? It's hard?
Above all.
If a troop is still going strong as this day, trope, yeah. Knowing Kuro, she will look generic, but insane level of gameplay. No, honestly, that was my thought. I was like, because of how Chisa looks, she looks kind of simple, right? So I was like, if she looks this simple, oh my gosh, Sonny just like being flung in the air right there is hilarious. I was like, Chisa looks very simple, but I guarantee you she looks simple and she's gonna have the most insane animations out of any character in the entire game. Like, mark my words, when she comes out, she's gonna have some of the most insane animations to make up for the simple design. Without a doubt. The amount of S6s that character is going to, if she doesn't, like, you know, mind you, it's global, right? It's global, I get it. But at the very least, she's gonna break some records in Japan. That's all I know. She's got to break records in Japan. Thank you so much. The battle ends quickly and the girl whose gratitude practically radiates off her. You respond, you're welcome. You're welcome. Delivering packages in a place like this can't be easy. Phew. Anyway, thanks a lot for the help. Oh, by the way, don't take the road over there. It's crawling with scary animals and monsters. I barely made it through. Noted. Thanks for the warning. If you ever need a delivery, hit me up. I'll give you a discount. We promise we deliver. I want to hear Lumi's voice again, honestly. With one last grateful bow, the girl hoists her cargo and hurries off back to her deliveries. Lumi, join your team. Cool. I believe Cart already did globally. No, yeah, Cartethiya did globally. Exactly. I'm just saying when Chisa eventually comes out, that's what I see happening. If we assume after 2.6, no main story quest, isn't she coming in a filler patch? I'm keeping my expectations low for now. I mean, we don't know when Chisa is coming per se, but she's likely not going to show up until the end of Renacida. So probably closer to like, I don't know. If 2.5 is in August, 2.6 will be in September. 2.6 will be in September. Excuse me. 2.8 will be toward the end of October, I guess. And then November to December. Yeah, I don't know. Is it gonna be like 2.9? Like, how many patches can you fit in a year? And since they're going into 3.0 in January, will we have like a, you know how like Genshin has like the summer event before the new patch comes? Are we gonna have like a winter event before the new patch comes? Or is it gonna be like another festival, I guess, like a moon chasing festival? We might have a filler patch of a moon chasing festival, and then, yeah, by the time we get Chisa, we'd be in the next anniversary. Well, no, I'm saying Chisa will be right before, yeah, that's what I said, like right before the anniversary, probably. And let's be honest, there's likely a character we don't know about yet, realistically speaking, because just like Contarella came out of nowhere, I'm pretty sure there's a character that we don't even know about right now that has not been announced yet, and they weren't like mentioned in the live stream and all that. Pretty sure there's probably a character like that exists. Hey, what's up, Max? We need the Moon Chasing Festival back. Yeah. Can Kuro's development even keep up with another main story quest after 3 next to the main story quest in 2.7? Shoot. Gosh, I don't know. Like I said, I think one way they can do it is to take us back to Jinzhou. That way they don't have to build anything too new. You can maybe make like a little small area where we'll probably get like Chuyan, maybe Bu Ling and Chu Yang come out on the same banner. So we'll get like, I presume she's gonna be a 4-star, right? So Bu Ling and Chu Yang come out in Jinzhou. They make a small little area for that story. Maybe that'll be like a lighter patch, right? And then after that, we'll maybe get Galbrena, potentially. And this is literally just speculation, right? We might get Galbrena after that. Then after Galbrena, the only thing left to do is release Chisa, I guess. I don't know how this is supposed to work. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. Okay, my bad. If they release another character, like the mystery character, right? If they release a mystery character, cool. And then they'll have one patch where they'll do a bunch of reruns, probably, before 3.0 hits. So yeah, I can see that. You spread it out like that. Bu Ling, Chuyan, Galbrena gets a patch, mysterious character gets a patch, rerun patch, 3.0. We cook it with grease. Let me see, 2.8 should be a bigger one, like 2.4 and 2.0, since they said every 6 months. Yeah, well, if that's the case, then 2.8 would be 3.0. If it lines up to 3 months, that is. This is weird, you know, because like the thing is, this isn't Genshin. I think people are we're slowly, I knew that, but like people are starting to slowly realize this isn't Genshin. So they're not going to do things the exact same way. And I feel like people end up judging the game based on something that it's not, versus on what it actually is. So we'll see. I mean, I talked about this before, but it's just like, it's kind of unprecedented to be playing an open world game and getting main story after main story after main story throughout the whole year. Like even on the quote unquote filler patches, we're getting like significant story. Like that's not, at least like that's not something I've seen in this space in this type of game. So they would rather use their resources in the new Federation rather than doing another big map in Arena Seed in 2.8. Yeah, exactly. It makes sense. It makes sense. Kuro is unpredictable, which is a good thing. It's only bad for the FTPs. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You know, I mean, I think the thing about it is though, let's be real. There is a degree of like understanding to it just because of the fact the weapon banner is free. Now you can argue, well, like I said, the weapon banner being free, first of all, is huge. Now that doesn't mean you have to do the weapon banner because like that shouldn't be, I'm not saying that's the only thing, but there is a free weapon banner. The standard banner is literally made, it's like those weapons are really strong. And considering the fact, considering the fact that the power creep isn't really that strong in this game. I mean, it's not really, yeah, it's really not that serious. So it's not like we have to deal with like a bunch of power creep either. It's really just, do you want the character or not? So, and I guess the other one, I'm not saying this is necessarily an F2P thing, but I just know that technically in this game, you can get like copies of characters way easier than you can in a lot of other games that I've played at least. You know, with the shop pools, you can get like, that's kind of big. That's kind of a big deal. So yeah, that's the only thing I would say. What do you mean weapon banner is free without 50/50? Free. I didn't, no, did I say free? I'm sorry. I meant it's guaranteed. The weapon banner is guaranteed. Sorry. That is not what I meant. It's guaranteed. Oh yeah, and 2.5 is a shortened patch. They even mess around with their schedule freely. They don't seem to be locked into a schedule besides the 6 months big patch. Yeah, and that's the other thing too, because sometimes they'll shorten the patch. So that way, like it makes sense in the long term, probably. We might get another short patch, potentially, to, just depends on how they want to do it really to catch up with things. So yeah, I think once a year is through, we'll have a little bit more of an idea of how they operate. Maybe. Or maybe they're like the Lament, you know, with Shang Liao's quest, which people didn't get a chance to do. You're drawn to a flash of light. You step closer, it's a cave faintly glowing. All right, cool. You make the minerals. And the reason why I said during Shang Liao's quest is because the Lament was like so unpredictable and it made those guys go crazy. You take the minerals and find a trader. The owner's gaze lingers on them. You cannot tell what that look means. All right. Hey, Lady, how you doing? Oh shoot, 2 raids. Hey, it's ready with the party. Trevito, Lady, hello, welcome. Boing, we want carrots. Trevito raid. What are the odds of a double raid? How's it going? Welcome. Hola, au revoir. All the good things. My name is Life. This is Life Lessons Gaming. And I do lore content, story and lore content for Wuthering Waves, as well as other games. But enough about me. How are you all doing? Was this planned? Like, was this planned? This is crazy. This is a landmark situation. That is crazy. Doing good. Nice little grind today. True. Yeah. We were collaborating for WUWA. Oh, okay. Can't confirm or deny. I was about to say, that's crazy. Yo, thank you so much. I am very grateful, very appreciative. And like I said, welcome to you all's community for coming through. Like I said, we're just doing the Dream and Deep thing while also chatting about just like the future of Wuthering Waves, how the patches are going to end up going, some theories around characters like Chisa, Galbrena when she eventually shows up. How are y'all thoughts with 2.5? Well, actually, yeah, 2.5, but then also Augusta and Yuno just getting shadow dropped out of nowhere and having like some of the sickest animations to this day. Heartless, hey! Shout out to, okay, hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta do this. Look. Let me see. Shout out to the Kingdom Hearts reference in your name. Keyblade blanket. Yeah, I actually have a Keyblade in here. I don't know where it is though. It's I think it's in my closet. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is that's my childhood. Like that's my childhood, that's my middlehood, that's my adulthood. Like, oh gosh. Okay, I gotta check though, what's your favorite Kingdom Hearts? Because the answer to that question is gonna like really determine some things. Okay? What's your favorite Kingdom Hearts? I used to have a life-size Keyblade 2, it was my jam from 11 to 14. Yeah, my neighbor gave it to me like a couple years back. I really like Birth by Sleep. Interesting. Birth by Sleep is strong though. If you're a lore enjoyer, Birth by Sleep, which, I mean, technically, yes, fair. As a lore content creator. But yeah, if you're a lore person, Birth by Sleep makes sense. Or I got the Union Cross, but nobody's gonna call Union Cross their favorite game. I mean, I guess you could, the mobile game, but Kingdom Hearts 2 for me is my favorite one. But Birth by Sleep is really good, like really good. Hoping Kingdom Hearts 4 does its thing. But yeah, so like I said, we're just getting through this. Like I said, you all let me know what your thoughts were on 2.5. I did a review for it, and I'm in the works of making some lore videos for it. If you're interested, you can !YouTube, and you'll see my channel. I do high quality lore videos and stuff like that, and yeah, all that fun stuff. But let's see. Oh yeah, we're leveling up Zani 100%. But yeah, how we feeling? I love the gameplay of Birth by Sleep and love the characters. It was opening that sold me on the game, but I kind of fell in love with Organization 13. Yeah, Organization 13, they're dope, man. Legitimately. When casting heavy, okay, let's see. There's a chance to replace the next basic attack. Ooh, that sounds fun. For real, they should have at least waited a little bit. Wait, yeah, I get to show off character gameplay in. That's what I'm trying to hear. Oh, they should have at least waited a little bit. Wait, what y'all talking about? What y'all talking about, Lewis? But yeah, for me personally though, I originally was very much in the vein of let me see. Do we not have 3? Oh, Phoebe, here we go. Recruit. Absolutely. Time to make teamwork make the dream work. Okay, so I mean, I guess I could technically bring a lot of these characters, but let me see. Let's try Camellia. Why not? Originally I was on Team Yuno, and like it's not that I'm not on Team Yuno because I think Yuno is still the prettiest one. But after seeing Augusta's gameplay, I was like, okay, actually though, I'm not gonna lie, I switched teams. I still think Yuno is like the prettiest one, but Augusta looks insane. Hit you with a YouTube sub. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Shavito. Got a raid and run though, dude. Dinner time over here. Have an amazing night, and I'll be lucky. Yep, no, legit. I totally understand that. It's almost dinner time here too, to be fair. But I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine. It's not terribly late. It's like 6. It's dinner time for people who eat on time. But it'll be fine. I'll probably eat around like 7 or 8. Let me see. They're going to bed. Oh, okay, got you, MMK Mats. Understood. Let's see. Can't comment on WUWA. Unfortunately, I tried to get into like 3 or 4 times. Too much Wuthering wise for my taste. I understand that. Like if the game is just like too many. It depends on depends on how you define Wuthering wives. Because like if it's just like, oh, there's too many like female characters, not enough male characters, then totally understandable. I'm hoping that when we hit 3.0, that will be shift a little bit, because the reality is the devs have gotten that information that people do want more characters. Believe it or not, there's actually people there's people who are like, you know, waifu lovers, like waifu only lovers or whatever, and even they are saying that they would like more male characters just so they have time to save, which is funny. There's like, yeah, like I actually think we could use some more male characters so I can save. That's how you know. But yeah, generally speaking, because even me, like I actually like, I get every character in the game, but I like male characters. I think they're cool. they're fun, so forth, so on. If they make cool characters, I will pull. Yeah, exactly. Like, I personally do want more male characters. There's a couple ways they can do it. They can just make more 4 stars, or like I said, they make some more male characters. You can make the people who want those characters happy, and then also it gives other people some time to skip and save up their resources. So I think it's a win-win. But the reality is, they did say, or that's what they did say, but they put out a thing where they were basically like trying to. It was a survey to see, like, you know, what type of things people wanted, right? And one of the big pieces of information that was put on that survey where people were saying we'd like more male characters. And then on top of that, after seeing the reception for Brant, which was actually really good, not always just talking about like the money that was spent, but also just like the community reaction and reception to characters like Brant, right? The thing about it is, though, the question is, well, when can they actually implement that? They usually plan these stories out usually like a year or so ahead of time. Like the story, the characters, the kits, all that stuff, it takes time. And so I personally didn't feel like it was gonna happen in the 2.x patch. Like I said, they clearly plan to have some male characters because we do have Chuyan showing up. Maybe we'll get another male character before 3.0. But once 3.0 hits, I think we'll probably see a couple more. Not like an insane amount, but at least, like, you know, maybe I'd say like a solid 1/5, like 20 to 30% ish. Like essentially that's why I feel like a fifth. Like for every 3 you get 1. That's at least my thought process on it anyway. Just look at Virgil. Yeah, no, like the character's cool. People will definitely pull. I don't want new 4 stars. Honestly, new 4-star units mess up the whole coral economy. I've heard that statement before. I have heard that statement. But new 4 stars, depending on if they're good, can be helpful for free-to-plays, right? I do think we will eventually have to get them anyway, but when you do get them, if they make them in a way to where it's like useful for free-to-plays, I think people will be happy about it. I play the big Hoyo 3. The lack of male characters really doesn't help, but as a woman, the physics kind of take me out of the game. There's a lot of people focusing the cutscenes and all, and that for a game that advertises itself as a pretty serious game has been way too jarring. I think, yeah, I mean, it's not every character. I think it depends on what characters you get, to be fair. Because obviously you don't have to get every character. And I will say Zenless Zone Zero is a bit that's actually the reason I don't play Zenless Zone Zero like on stream. Because Zenless is like very that's a little bit more than I'm comfortable with personally. But once again, like I said, I think that's also just a matter of like what characters you pick. Because like you know, I can name a lot of characters that you don't have to worry about that on. But what I will say before we get back into the story is this. If you are at all even relatively interested in terms of like just understanding the lore, at least, obviously you can come to me, talk to me. I'm actually planning on doing some Genshin content myself because I do play the game. I played the game since launch. And so I've been thinking about doing some content because like I said, I do lore and story, and Not Cry, I'm really excited about it. So I'm actually considering doing that. But if you are, I have a whole lore playlist on my channel. You can check that out. I actually did a podcast with one of the voice actors, interview, I guess, yesterday. It was on stream, and that's in the live section, but I'm like going to be posting some little bits and pieces from that on my channel as well. So don't feel any pressure, of course, but it's just something that if you like, there's a beginner's guide to lore, so it takes you to the beginning parts of the story, all that fun stuff. So anyway, and distinct hums of a nursery rhyme drift into your ear. The distorted sound seems to have come from a far off place. All right. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the divine. Yo! Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the divine. Okay, Dorothy. I remember Dorothy. She was a part of an event. We can leave Marcine alone. Wait, what? What happened? Crow doesn't have balls to make male characters have a bigger role in the story. So far, Sheng Liao is the only one, and he's not even in the game currently. Marcine, I hope it changes. Well, actually, I mean, I think Brent was good, though. It depends on what you mean by main, right? But one of the things I appreciated about Brent is that he was very much like, he didn't just show up and do his own thing. Like, he stayed a part of the group. Now you could say, oh, he should have had a longer time on screen, sure, but he even had like his little hero moments too, which were pretty good. They said it wasn't like the biggest thing. I 100% agree, but I think for me, sometimes it feels this way, and I feel this way in Genshin a lot personally, where I felt this way in Notlan specifically, where you'll have a guy character show up, they kind of say like a couple of lines or whatever, like Kanish was basically comic relief. He wasn't comic relief, but Ahau was comic relief, right? And then what's his face was also comic relief. Auroran, he was basically like he was weird, and so they would show up, they'll say a couple things, and then they'll be gone. But the main stuff, like whenever things got serious, it was with the main group of girls. And that actually was the very first time in my entire time playing gacha games where I felt like I was like getting slightly disimmersed. I talked about this before. It was the scene where you're talking to like the spirits right before the war, and you see the spirits of the Saurians, the spirits of the people who passed back in the day, and the only people there were Seatlali, Shilonen, Kachina, maybe Mualani. I don't think Mualani was there at the time though. But it was like just them, and it's just like it was kind of weird because it's just like it was like that moment where they like essentially are trying to show you what you're fighting for. Like, don't forget who you're fighting for and your purpose and all this stuff. And you see what I'm saying? Like, and then when that happened and those were the only people shown, it just kind of had me like, it took me out of it a little bit, is all I'm saying. And so the reason why I liked Brant was because he didn't feel like somebody who they were just trying to like, he was a very much strong personality, I guess you could say, but he wasn't like just like comic relief. Like he actually said some really impactful stuff throughout the entirety of the story. Actually, whenever he would show up, most times he was actually dropping a lot of knowledge, and so I appreciated him for that. Hopefully in the future they can have maybe something like that, but in like a more substantial way. But yeah, those are just my thoughts anyway. Notlan for some reason became the nation of women to the point it didn't feel believable. Genshin gave no reason for Notlan having so few men involved in the main story. It fell out of place. Yeah, it was weird to me because I was like, so you're telling me this whole nation of war where all the chiefs of the tribes are men except for the water tribe. All the chiefs of the tribe are men except for the water tribe. And you have all these warrior male NPCs, and the people who are saving this nation was basically just primarily just a bunch of women, basically. Nothing against women, obviously, but you get my point. It was just, it was weird. It was a bit odd. And like I said, I'm never, and the thing about it is, it would be different if the game was just literally all women. Then I wouldn't have an issue, because okay, that makes sense. But because it did it that way, it just did, I was like, it took me out of it for a second. And so, but yeah, and now I will say one of the things with Wuthering Waves, even though it's we can have the conversation about playable men, but with the story of Rita Sita, there was a lot of male presence, a lot. Benrico was there, Cristoforo was there, even like some of the performances from, I still to this day it still comes in my head. The male NPC in Chacona's Quest from the Poet Society, when he was like, "You hypocrites!" Like, oh my gosh, that still hits me. It was so good. It was so good. And so at least there was, even though they weren't playable, it's still from the perspective of experiencing a story, it felt good to see that at the same time. So, you know, do with that information what you will. But yeah. Let's see. Brent saved countless fools on their voyage, aka yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, that's Joey personally. A point. GR. Oh, okay, got you. All right. So yeah, but yeah, I remember Dorothy from the event. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the divine. They are trampling out injustices. They store the fruit of wrath. You trace down the humming to its source, where you find a familiar gate. Through it, you find a mysterious girl, a girl surrounded by vibrant blooms. Hello, welcome to Dorothy's secret base. Don't worry, no monsters can come here. Restore 12 films. Oh, you must have worked really hard. Rest well. You sink into the flower's embrace and plunge into a deep sleep, or a sleep so deep and sound like you've never experienced. So we're dreaming within a dream. Got it. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking, okay, this is like the beginning island, I guess. Ooh, what's going on over here? All right. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, okay, got it. New event. No, antagonist NPCs are completely different from playable characters. Well, I mean, yeah, absolutely, but I'm more so just saying, like, in terms of the story experience. That's why I made that differentiation. You step into a sunken open-air courtyard. Water cascades down from the rooftop in thick, rushing streams, splashing loudly as it hits the ground. This minigame, I did not enjoy this. This is one that showed up for the anniversary patch, right? I think so, yeah. I never even did it before. Hey, capping this event aware. I've never done this event before. Apparently they improved it though. I'm doing this for lore reasons, obviously. So, like, when I make the video, hopefully people are grateful because I suffered through this event just for y'all. You step into a sunken open air courtyard. Water cascades down from the rooftop in thick, rushing streams, splashing loudly as it hits the ground. At the center of the courtyard, the polished floor reflects the overcast sky above. As you pause to consider your next move, a streak of red cuts through the gray reflection. Warning, warning, all sentries seal this area immediately. All sentries seal this area immediately. Let's see. All right, cool. Warning, sentries, all sentries seal. Okay. A scarlet data barrier flares to life before you. It shoots skyward, piercing through the open courtyard before vanishing into the clouds. You recognize it as the Black Shore signal flare. Your location is already compromised. All right. A hunt is closing in, swift and inevitable, like a storm on the horizon. Start battle. All right, cool. Wait a second. Doesn't Rover? Oh, wait. All right. So now, 1, 2. We can do Phoebe and wait. There we go. Confirm. Wait, I thought they all had the sword one. Oh wait, do I have to change it or something? Let me see. Sword. 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 Confirm. I'm confused. How are they? Why is that not working? Do you gotta get level 4 synergy, then it gets activated? Oh, all right, whatever. All right, you know what? It's fine though. It's fine. Reason why is because at least I can use these 3 and it works. And I really just wanted to use Zani, so we're good. You count the 4 stars. Okay, got you.
All yours.
Yep, nope. As long as we got Zani, I'm chilling. Yeah, this is one of my. Relog it. Let's see if it changed my mind run. I ground this out to get Brant and his weapon. Then never logged in after. Oh, got you. Yeah, so apparently I was told that they did improve this event. Like they made it quicker to get through. I can't compare because I never did it because I was working really hard on getting, I got a really awesome thing happened. I got sponsored by Kuro themselves. And so I was working really hard on making videos when this came out, so I never got a chance to actually let me see. Current average resident level is lower than recommended. Do you wish to continue? Okay, let's see. So now that I'm here, I was able to actually get this done. Yeah, hopefully it's interesting. Thank you. Yeah, solo rover, you can fight with Abby. Just look. Oh, really? Interesting. Staggering King. Yo, random question. Hey, you see Guilty Crown? You've seen Guilty Crown. If so, you think the cat's cradle in Phrolova's idol animation refers to anything kind of similar fate to Inori to the, in my opinion. I have not seen Guilty Crown, unfortunately. So I am not sure if that's possible. I mean, they do a lot of references in this game though. So it could very well be the case. Phrolova's idle animations are kind of crazy. Like legitimately some of the best in the game. I think she has idle animation power creep, if I'm being honest. Korra was saving you so you can experience the upgrade event. They're cool like that. Facts. You should see Cartethiya Phrolova's Dreamlink animation to speak. Oh, nice. You come across a tree. It grows in a quiet, distant corner, cleaving to a giant rock. Okay. Is this in Jinzhou, isn't it? One branch stands out, long, reaching beyond the cliffside. It's an invitation following it. You might find your way upward. Let's see, vision range +1. Hand over hand, step over step, you climb upwards. At last, you reach the farthest edge of the outstretched branch. Beyond the cliff, the world unfolds before you. Okay, cool. Let's see. Level 25. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I guess we just have to, like, what else can I do? Oh, is this what it means when it says like, yeah, you're gonna get under leveled for this challenge? I guess we're just gonna have to fight, you know? Just don't die, forehead. What a surprise to find you here. A familiar voice echoes, yet no one is in sight. You're inside a cavern now, and its path leading away from the coast. The lampy lumens around make the air frigid, so biting that you wonder if the voice was just a hallucination born from the chill. You're about to press forward when the ground starts to tremble, shaking loose icicles from the ceiling. A haunting cry rises from the mineral-laced depths, a warning of something dangerous approaching. Aha, looks like the big fella's here. Don't say I didn't warn you. Increased crit damage? Yeah. You draw your weapon to confront the twisted monster. Your attack is in this battle, increased by 20%. Start battle. All right. I really wish I could bring Phoebe, but let's do it. Just don't get hit. Easy. Fast.
Fine. Comes with the job.
No, it happens a lot. Like, I understand the whole connection thing, by the way, is staggering. I totally get it.
Don't stand. Struggle harder. It's your
Boom.
way.
Massive damage, by the way. Absolutely insane.
You barely made
Stop
a
it.
dent.
All right.
Come at me. A dream. How delightful.
Oh my gosh, she's so cool. Zani is like my so I have 2 characters. Oh shoot! Oh, you dead already? I thought this was supposed to be hard. Okay, yeah, they definitely made it easier. They improved it, but it's super easy now. You essentially just skip through menus once you figure out what to do. I played an ending with just my mouse, and Carlotta barely touching my keyboard. No shot, Kathy. Crazy. I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like the main purpose of this is not for the fighting aspect. The main purpose is like lore. This is basically the simulated universe of Star Rail, right? So it's like, hey, you guys can get some rewards if you want, and then if you're actually here for lore, we're not gonna make it hard for you. Very difficult with level 40 to 50 characters. Can't imagine why it was for me. Oh my gosh. I don't know if your characters matter as much, but yeah, time passes, but the monster still stands. It's far more resilient than you expected. Your breath quickens, the cold air tearing at your throat and nostrils. Sweat and mist cling to your palms. The sword hilt growing slick and harder to hold. Slick and harder to hold with each passing second. All right, darn it. Without warning, a crimson flash streaks past your vision, surging from behind like the outstretched arm of a blood-wrought devil. Sheesh. The strike of that unseen speaker or the monster's fatal blow. Either way, it's too late to dodge. Your heartbeat pounds in your ears, a futile dream against the inevitable. Dang! But the crimson flash never reaches you. Instead, it thrusts at the monster's throat with lethal precision. Only now do you realize what it truly is, not some demonic arm, but Camellia. Blooming from the vines, the monster turns lifeless upon being hit. Whoa, how does it feel hearing your heart pounding like that? The voice comes from the figure now standing beside the fallen monster. It's you. Ah, so you do remember me. I do. Vividly, in fact, but you were the one who issued her warrant? You were the one who issued her warrant. Okay. You don't look surprised, and here I thought breaking out of that cursed prison was quite the feat. You escaped from the Black Shores prison? How did you manage to do that? Okay. Funny that you ask. Shouldn't a sentry like you know that place better than I do? She's right, which is precisely why you can't believe she actually made it out. Still reeling, she possesses another question you can't answer. Speaking of which, do you still remember the crime you charged me with? Of course you were. Of course you were. The words catch in your throat, your mind goes blank. You were. Kaga, lead with Rover, and then you can bring anyone you want. His passive has growth with each battle you fought. Around rank 8 to 12, Rover will summon his 2 clones and fight effectively covering everything. Okay, that's crazy. I'll try it. You stutter, okay, then it dawns on you, not because you forgot her crime, but because it never existed. You stutter, racking your brain for the right answer. Okay. You suddenly remember everything, her past, her trial, and how she was locked in. Just a reminder, everybody, we're doing Expedition 33 tomorrow. Just a reminder, we are doing Expedition 33 tomorrow. We're going to start with Wuthering Waves at the beginning of the stream, then we're going into Expedition 33. Just a reminder. Okay, guys, have fun. Gonna go off. Got you, Cena. Thank you so much for coming through. Hope to see you again. I have no idea. I saw my way through. Only I pulled Brent's weapon. All right, let's see. But she never committed a crime. So why was she wanted? Her smirk widens as your frown deepens. Can't seem to recall anything about Psych Pass. Psych Pass? A familiar name. Painfully familiar. It's the Black Shores precognitive system designed to identify potential criminals before they commit a crime. Black Shores is busted. So Psych Pass, is that supposed to be like Psychopaths? A familiar name, painfully familiar. Okay. Precognitive system designed to identify potential criminals before they commit a crime. And this woman standing before you was one of them. One question answered, yet more arise. Why did you need reminding of what Psych Pass is? And why can't you recall her crime? She may not have committed one yet, but you should at least remember what the system accused of. Yeah, from the anime? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Minority Report? Minority Report, what's that? Let me see. Minority Report, that sounds familiar. Let me see. Minority Report. Oh, okay, it's a action thriller. Boomer movie, old about stopping crimes before they happen. Interesting. I feel like there's like a racist joke somewhere in there, you know? Like, I feel it. Like, I feel it in my core. Somebody's made it. Just like, oh yeah, you know, you fit the description. You know, identifying potential criminals before they commit a crime. Tom Cruise doing Tom Cruise things, good movie, fair, facts. Psychopath there's a blast from the past. Yeah, y'all caught it. Stopping these before it happens. Sound familiar? Question mark. It does it, Brett? Am I tripping? Black Shores equals psychopath prison. Psych Pass prison. You know what is funny? Every rover attribute is T1 in their roles. Havoc, DPS, Spectral, Hybrid, and Arrow for support. Oh no, 100%, Kaga. I've talked about this before. The reason why we don't have as many 4-stars in Wuthering Waves is because free rover, it's too good. Every single role that you would get a 4-star for, Rover already has it. Like, oh, we need a budget option for Spectral Frazzle for Zani. Spectral Rover. Oh, we need somebody to help with like arrow support with like the arrow erosion and all that stuff. Arrow Rover for conversion, especially when they get their sequences, right? Oh, we need, I mean, to be honest, we have Don Jin, and Don Jin was a mistake, and we all know that. That character is busted. You know, like we have Havoc Rover. Now, mind you, Havoc Rover is still good because they actually are better in certain roles, depending on the team composition, but you get my point. Like, Rover is just that busted of a character. That's half the reason why we aren't getting 4-stars. Electro Rover win, question mark, facts. We get Electro Rover when they actually give us a character that is going to utilize the Electro debuff. Real, trust. Rover is good in all those spots, even though some people don't like Arrow Rover. Yeah, I feel like when Arrow Rover gets their sequences, it'll feel a little bit better. Just my thoughts process, which is honestly just better in almost every way except gathering, to be fair. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I honestly prefer it. Genuinely, as much I do want more 4 stars, but if we get more 4 stars, I want them to be unique. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want them to be just a solution to a problem that, you know, like you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you need a cheap option, like just a cheap option. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on that. Just make specific elements of Rover as 4 stars so you can use multiple at one. Funny. Attributes. Actually. But yeah, Arrow Rover unique 5-star sword is so OP for arrow teams. Yeah, unique 5-star sword, which was free. Yeah, so one question answered, yet more rise. Why didn't you need reminding of what Psych Pass was? Give me one quick second, y'all. I'll be right back. All right, so please like the stream. If you are on YouTube, please like the stream. It helps tremendously for a small YouTube creator. It helps a lot. If you are not on YouTube, you should sub if you like story and lore content. Yeah, exclamation point YouTube and you'll see my link. It's a Black Shores pre-item system. Okay, one question answer, yet more rise. Why did you need reminding of Psychopath is? And why can't you recall her crime? She may not have committed one yet, but you should at least remember what the system accused her of. As Chief Steward, the one who enforces the system's orders, these things should be ingrained in your mind. Still lost? I'll spell it out for you. The system flagged me for the attempted murder of the Black Shores Chief Steward. Ring any bells now? Murder? Of me? You have absolutely no idea. Besides, if she's really attempted to kill you, she had the perfect chance for moments ago, just moments ago, but instead she saved you. Something about Psych Pass feels distant, slipping just beyond your grasp. But why? You can't think straight. Lost as a wanderer in the wilderness, the young woman's voice cuts through your reverie. Y'all need to stop using that word. They just throw that. That's like their favorite word now, reverie. Tell me, do you believe what the system predicts? That I try to murder you? Yes. How naive. Never once stopped to question it, did you? But let's put this aside for now. I just have to see what happens, you know? I still call currencies primos. I used to do that, but I'm currently in the Astrite category now. I'm good. But I used to do that for sure. It happens all over gotchas. Let's see. For me, it will always be a pool, will always be a wish. Yeah, so in like saying pools helps too, because it's like a neutral term, right? A second copy of a character is an eidolon. Wow. Some people just say dupes. That's cryo, not ice. There's no rhyme or reason to the ones that stick. They just do. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah. Glacio, what have you. Do you think the TL team got reverie for Thesaurus and got excited about it? The translation team. That's funny. They just learned it and they're like, oh yeah. You know why I can guess Yuno's attribute is arrow from the moment they introduced her? She connects to the flow of fate. Ah, Kaga, that's actually solid. That's solid. Convenes is too long. Fair. Like the moon character is a copy from Fate Grand Order Ishtar. What's your opinion? Oh yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, she looks cool. I think a lot of people are excited about her. I'm about to say, look, I want a copy of Mirako from My Hero Academia. You know what I mean? Like, hey, since we're thinking about inspiration, I mean, like I said, it's not copying, it's inspiration. But yeah, I'm about to say, give me Mirako from My Hero Academia. Give me Yamato from One Piece, right? Since we're talking about inspiration. Give me Sora from Kingdom Hearts, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's my opinion on it. Prank him, John. He left someone prank him. I said how you worked your cases years ago. It was precision, blade sharp, mind sharp, enough to keep me entertained. I spent my life chasing people who intrigue me or haunting me. If we're being honest, ever heard of the suspension bridge effect? That thrill is what I'm after. And if no bridge exists, I don't mind creating one myself. So how do you like this one? When my camellia nearly pierced you, did it make your heart skip a beat? You hesitate, that moment did send a jolt through you, but now that you understand her nature, she no longer feels like an immediate threat. Still, psychopaths marked her as dangerous. You can't help but wonder if the system was too rigged. As you turn the thought over in your mind, the young woman with camellias is already gone, vanished without a trace before you even notice. Stay away from the Black Shores, go back to the Black Shores. Running may not be the answer. Perhaps the wiser choice is returning to the Black Shores. Somehow a wild plan starts to form in your mind. The data hub of the Site Pass and they access its predictions directly. Find the data hub of Site Pass and access its predictions directly. That way you'll know exactly what the system will accuse you of. As long as you eliminate every possibility of committing crime, the warrant becomes meaningless. If Site Pass claims you'll steal from a museum, you'll buy the collection beforehand. No one can steal what already belongs to them. Yo, this is interesting. If this is like the concept of the anime, this is actually really cool. A Lelouch skin, Lelouch of the Rebellion. Oh, that'd be sick. I'm gonna need your Oichi at some point, Koro, right? Reminds me of when I find a new word, I gotta put it in everything. Facts. Like, whatchamacallit? Like learning the word, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, you know? I was like, man, I sure am having a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious day, you know? And I could really use some supercalifragilisticexpialidocious eggs right now with my supercalifragilisticexpialidocious grits. And then I learned the word expialicaliaf something rupus, which is apparently supercalifragilisticexpialidocious backwards. I forgot how it is. I forgot how to say it. But yeah, I do that all the time. No, for real though, I think I did that with it really rolled off the tongue, right? I did that with what was the word? Do y'all remember Charlotte's Web? What was the word that she taught Wilbur in the beginning? It's like good morning, or like it's like a greeting. What is that word? I feel like it starts with an S. Salutations. I think she taught Wilbur salutations, and that was when I like heard it, and I just started using that word because it was fun. Yeah, salutations, thank you. And then your friends and family and coworkers go, please find a new word for the love of God. Exactly. It was Psych Pass. Honestly, I had a teacher who used to say behoove. It would behoove you. He was like, it would behoove you to so and so and so and so. And so yeah, my Porsche arrives, my fade is bent. Oh my gosh, Alfie. Where's my Porsche? You know, where's my Porsche? Give me a Lelouch. Yeah, Lelouch would be crazy. As long as you eliminate every possibility. This is smart though. If Site Pass claims you'll steal from a museum, buy the collection. No one can steal what already belongs to them. If it convicts you of arson, you'll evacuate the building, replace the flammables with fireproof ones, and stop the fire before it can even start. Or you stop the fire after it starts, like in that moment. One of the two. Once you're incapable of committing a crime, you cease to be a criminal. You take a deep breath and step out of the cavern, heading to the Black Shores. You know, this is like I feel like there's a joke here, right? Where it's like this person who wants to be the worst criminal ever. Like, I want to be the best bad guy ever. But then like in the show, something always screws them over. And so they're like, yeah, I'm going to go commit arson. And then they try, but they fail. And they're just really bad at being a bad guy. And it's just like, no, trust me, I'm like the most evil person ever. You know? Work for 10 years, maybe you'll get one. How's Dee Dee been? Dee Dee? Not D, but Dee Dee. Camellia, join your team. I don't know. I did the first one and I skipped all the way to the last one. I might just do these, like do it to start the stream and then hop into Expedition. That'll be the goal until we get Augustus thing whenever her story thing comes out. That's just obnoxious. It would behoove you to simplify your vocabulary. That's so funny. Yeah, but he would always do that. I was in middle school. I think I was like 7th grade, and he started using the word behoove. And I was like, all right, I guess a new word unlocked. Let's see. Here we go. When I was a kid, I didn't even always understand what a new word meant, but I understood the context in which it was being said. So I basically just used the context clues and I started just saying new words. Oh, okay, nice. You get extra film. I didn't even know that's what that was. All right, move. Move. We are still in the beginning of the event after 1 hour. No shot. On the shaded side of allow mountain range. Like we started this and then we got like rated like 18 times. I'm sorry. Once the shaded side of a low mountain range, you come across a strange device, a slender metal pillar, pale gold in color except for its jet black tip. It looks like a giant matchstick in the ground. When you approach, the blackened tip flickers with a faint red glow as if sensing your presence. As you stare at the pulsing light, a wave of dizziness suddenly washes over you. The entire mountain range shakes beneath your feet, and then you see that matchstick-like pillar bursting from the earth, followed by a massive structure in its wake. Yeah, to be honest, film 1 through 4 ain't that good. They reference them in film 5, but you are not losing anything. Oh, really? Interesting. Jump in 5 when you can. I mean, I'm in 5 now, I think, aren't I? I'm in 5 right now. Would you ever consider doing a tier list in the future based on who's better written and who's stronger in WUWA? I mean, I couldn't say like in terms of better written. I guess I'd just say like who my favorites are, sure, but like in terms of like who's the strongest according to the lore or something, I could see that potentially. This is 3. This is 4. I clicked on the one with the thing in it. Wait a second, hold on. I clicked on the Black Shores one. Wait, so this isn't the final one with the big revelation at the end? I gave up on this a bit. Wish I wasn't permanent so I wouldn't see it all the time. Oh my gosh. No shot. Okay, we're not finishing this tonight. I thought this was the final one with the big revelation at the end. Oh my. No, that's the one with the Chisa lookalike? Huh? No, hold on. Hold on. Let me finish this. Because I clicked on the murder mystery. I thought on the shaded, as you stare at the pulsing light, a wave of dizziness suddenly washes over you. The entire mountain range shakes beneath your feet, and then you see the matchstick-like pillar bursting from the earth, followed by a massive structure. Its weight, man pursuing miracles. Oh, so this is what you really are. Now that's what I call a spectacle. The best sights you don't always reveal themselves so easily. Increase team level by 3. Not far away, 2 men watch the scene unfold. Deep in conversation, you turn and leave before the tremors get worse. Is that person running away? I guess not everyone knows how to appreciate a view. What you call a view might be his worst nightmare. Okay, continue. So wait, psych past the out. Wait, hold on. Hold up. Save and exit. Did I click on the wrong one? Yeah, I never thought it was Chisa. Did I click on the wrong one? Okay, wait. No, I'm on this one, right? This is the film I'm watching right now. Isn't this film called Sight Past the Outlier? I'm so confused. This is the 3rd. I thought I clicked on... No way. No way. It has D on it, no Tethys? Oh, so... Wait a second. I just went down to the bottom. I I didn't even have to do that? Bro, the 5th is D-face reveal, so aka... Hold up, hold on, pause. So... This is the 3rd, 4th is Zani, 5th is your hidden one. Okay, screw this, y'all. Screw this. We're leaving. End and finalize. Cool story. Thank you very much. It was on X. The thing was on X. Watch film. I clicked on this. What you're telling me is that this is what I want? Or is this it? Is this what I'm looking for? This one. Why is it right here and this one was at the bottom like it was the last one? Bro, I wasted my time. I wasted my time. I mean, like, I know it's like not a pure waste, but like the Cinema House Mysteries. Like, cause you see, it's like 1, 2, 3. It's like the order, they changed the order? I guess so. Like the Pro ZD skit, I have poisoned the town's water supply hero. Oh, that was you? Thanks for that. Due to it, we realized that the systems were damaged and gonna make people really sick and that the governors were embezzling the funds. So we were able to fix it and all before you saw anyone was hurt. Gosh darn it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Heartless. That's exactly what I'm talking about, actually. Mine isn't in order. Isn't Chamberlain like really strong in the game and lore? Yes, I mean she's really strong, yeah, 100%. They're no longer a release order? Okay. Alright, well cool. Synopsis, what was meant to be the grand finale of the film festival becomes an isolated island after a sudden accident. As the perpetrator announces their crime, a carefully orchestrated tragedy begins to unravel. Sang Noir box office. Okay, y'all. Here's the plan. I like this little... the color of it, though. That's cool. She just... Master was even stronger. Yeah. This is, look. Hear me out. We're gonna do this tomorrow, then. Because it's out of order clearly, so I thought we were on the road to doing this one. This is what we will do tomorrow. We'll do this first, and then we're gonna continue with Expedition 33. That's the plan. All right? Because yeah, man, I thought we were doing the other one. That's crazy. But yeah, the scene. Let me show you. The scene that I was referring to with Cetus the tiebreaker. Let me see. Is right here. Yeah, so she basically just go-maged. She just go-maged Cetus the tiebreaker. Plain and simple. The go-mage commenced. Let me see something real quick. Okay, well, let me see. I was just checking to see if we know anybody. I don't think we know anybody right now. Okay. All right. Well, thank you all so much for coming through. Very much appreciate you. I wanted to see, I wonder if is like Loba or anybody on by chance? Activity. Rose. Yeah, I don't see them. All right, then. I guess what we can do... See ya, take care, I'll come by tomorrow. Yeah, sounds like a plan. They said we're going to start earlier. The goal is to start tomorrow around 12 o'clock EST. We will do the beginning of the story, or not so much the beginning of the story. We'll do the beginning of the, Dreaming Deep thing with the big lore reveal. And then after that, we will be doing Expedition 33. So that's the plan. Yeah. Sound good? Cheers for the stream and Twitch drops easy. No, yeah, for sure. Thank you all so much for coming through. And like I said, if you are interested in Wuthering Waves lore, you can check out my channel, Life Lessons Gaming. Bloop. There we go. Life Lessons Gaming. Here's the channel. Piece of lore with Cartethiya's voice actor. We did a really cool, basically like we had an interview and we discussed the lore. They asked questions. I answered. I taught them some stuff. But yeah, if you are looking for, like I said, this is my Life Lessons lore.
Imagine stepping into a world shrouded in mystery.
Playlist, so you can definitely check this out. This is where we have. You'll see it in a second. Yeah, here we go.
Now, where do we begin? I'm sure one of the biggest.
So this is my character, Detective Life. That's the whole point. Finding, learning things about different games, whether it's the lore or deep dives into like the philosophical, psychological kind of concepts. They're in stories. So yeah, that's what we do here. So if that sounds like something interesting to you, this was actually my first video I did for Expedition 33 for the prologue, and we're currently in Act 2. So the goal is we're going to finish the game, and then after finishing the game, we are going to just kind of put out all those videos one by one. And yeah, that's the plan. So the blue and red lights in Lost Beyond messed me up. No more meteors. Yeah, I know. That the blue and red lights, I talked about that yesterday actually on stream. The blue and red lights and the fact that the word Praxidus, and like I said, we talk about that in the interview actually. The full interview that I did with her voice actor is right here. Lore and Explore with Amanda Rishel, this one right here. Where we were kind of discussing a lot of questions. There's timestamps for anybody who wants to like get like specific things, answers for specific things. But yeah, basically the word Praxidus, the actual word, means fractured star. That's what the word Praxidus means. So when you consider that the word Praxidus means fractured star, right? And that meteor, you know what I'm saying? Like the color scheme, it's a lot. It's a lot. Hey, we still out. Yeah. Also, chain link curves takes after a phoenix, so I'm assuming her overclocking taps into that. Got you. You talking about a Rabel's curve, Eden's Garden? But yeah, so that's the plan. Hey, what's up, TNAD? How you doing? That's the plan. So feel free to come through if you all are interested in that. Like I said, that's what we're doing tomorrow, though. We're gonna do Wuthering Waves into Expedition 33. We're in Act 2, if I recall. So yeah, that's the plan. Until then, you all be blessed. Get some rest, stay hydrated, all those fun things. Much love. Hey, exactly. Just came back and it's ending still. Have almost 2 hours to go, though. Got you, Just H. No worries. Yeah. It turns out I was doing the wrong thing. They put them out of order. So I was meaning to do the one that had D on it. We did the other one, the Psych Pass thing. So I'm going to focus on that one tomorrow, and then we'll do Expedition. But yeah. All right. Take care. Peace. Appreciate you. Take care, everyone.